All right. 3 gnomes in a trench coat, go!
Welcome back to Candlekeep Mysteries.
Would be better as 3 kobolds pretending to be a dragonborn.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
Jess wasn't here. So Wes, why don't you start the recap?
Okay. So last I remembered, we had beaten up the master of the Immortal Lotus.
Evil Jackie Chan.
Yeah, we beaten up evil Jackie Chan. And kind of reestablished a decent order with the monks there after, letting Jade Tigress die to a mysterious flying sliver of shadow. I don't know who did that, but yeah, she died.
Shame. God.
Yeah.
Throwing out for our homies.
Yeah. And yeah, I think we returned to Candlekeep. I don't think we've done anything else yet.
2 things I would add. We met a gnome ranger named Tiramisu, who was studying with the monks, trying to learn about inner peace and tranquility in the astral plane.
Hey, speak of the devil.
Once Tiramisu found out that the monks were evil and was kind of given proof that they were murdering and torturing people, Tiramisu joined our side, especially once people were like, oh, we work for Candlekeep. If you just want knowledge, you could come with us and study at Candlekeep, get all the knowledge you want there, and not work for these evil monks anymore. And so Tiramisu joined our side. You assassinated Jade Tigress, and then the Steel Crane is now in control. He said he was going to bring it back to the peaceful ways it used to be. And that's where we ended, back at Candlekeep. Marcus, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. We are just starting. We just did the recap.
Welcome, Marcus.
Hello.
To the shit show.
Put you in the overlay now.
Just
We'll be replacing Pan.
Just so Jess knows, this is what Tiramisu looks like.
Ew.
Okay, so back in Candlekeep. I had said at the end of last session that you guys could go to Baldur's Gate or go shopping or do whatever you want in between sessions. Jess, same thing to you. If you want to go shopping, you can do it now, like while we do stuff, or you can do it between this week and next week.
I don't know if I have money. I'll have to look.
We got our standard 600 stipend, and then they also gave us an extra 2,000 gold total. And then let me see in the loot.
2,400.
2,400, yes.
Can you write that down somewhere for me?
Oh, it's all in the party loot.
Written down in the loot. Let me. Okay, the rare books, rare scrolls. Are they? Is that going to be halved when selling them?
I think the gold amount is already accounting for that. I think. So no, that's their total worth. You're right, so it should be halved. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't know if they count as trade goods or not with some stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to give me a quick minute as I, go to Baldur's Gate for completely innocent reasons of selling things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fiddle everything around when Mark comes in. My God, I don't have enough space.
What do you mean? We're gonna have 6 players like we do in a lot of the other games.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to redo my whole overlay unless John comes in. Then I could just replace John.
Also, your overlay was probably pretty much perfect for that campaign yesterday, wasn't it?
Well, that was a one shot, so I had a different overlay. I have everyone's names in nice little boxes for this one.
Okay, so while the party is enjoying their downtime, doing some research, doing some gambling, trying to find books on the ethereal plane. Let's see here. Where is the token? I have it here somewhere. Is it that? Yeah. Cool. This person walks in.
Nice. What about magic items? Were we selling them for half, or was it? Was it half?
Gosh darn it! We need. I thought you wrote down what we had agreed upon. It was. Jess, if someone tries to sell stuff, how much do they sell it for?
Normally not.
And then does that include both mundane goods and magic goods?
Generally.
Okay, then yes.
I mean, normally in fifth
If it's
edition,
like gray, they give you like shit for it, like nothing.
normally, fifth edition, you just straight up can't sell magic items.
Yes, yeah, that's different. 50%, and then if you guys trade it across, then you do the whole. You have to pay 10% extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 500 gold, and then we divided 2,400 gold. Is that what you said?
Well, we'll need to divide the 24.
Oh, we normally get 500 or 600.
You got 600 total. You get that no matter what. You get 600 right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you guys are enjoying your downtime, you are summoned. Literally, a horn goes off with in each room you're in, a mouth forms on the wall. Tiramisu, you are sitting. You're walking around the library looking for books on the astral plane when one of the bookshelves grows a mouth. And the mouth says, you've recently joined CSI Candlekeep. You are being summoned to the Court of Air. And then Nightshade, you are shopping right now, and there's a clothes rack. One of the shirts grows a mouth and says, Nightshade, you are called to the Court of Air. And so on and so forth. Yours is weird, Wes, because you're on the way back from Baldur's Gate when your horse turns around and talks to you and is like, you have been called to the Court of Air. And so
when you say horse, do you mean black dragon?
Yes, your dragon. Your dragon turns around and obviously it can't talk. It can telepathically talk. But it turns around and a mouth that's not its own says, you have been called to the Court of Air. And then lastly, Galman, you go to roll some dice, but just as you're about to drop them, you hear a from inside the palm of your hand. You open your hand, and the dice say, you have been called.
Wes, your face is so dark, we can barely see you.
I know. I don't know what the deal is. It's an issue with lighting.
Maybe turn the light off.
Boom.
Or dim it a little bit.
Boom.
So let's just not see Wes at all. If he's right there, he's fine.
Boom.
It's like, yeah, you're fine there. It's like when you... No. Don't lean to the side.
I need a tiramisu.
Oh no, did Theo get sucked into the shirt as well?
No, Theo is also studying with Bookworm. But you all report to the... Well, I guess the question would be, do you all report to the Court of Air, or does anybody refuse the call?
I'll get there when I get there, I guess.
I have been doing pretty good today, so I don't want to... Man. Like, that seems a little uncanny, I guess, but, right now, so, yeah. And then I roll the dice.
And then I'm splitting all the gold and everything.
The
ways, right?
Yeah, the die land mouth up, on both of them because there's two mouths now, and the dealer's like, twin mouth snake eyes. No one wins, and they just the house wins and collect all the money because nobody bet on twin mouths, and so
Peters, flip the table.
They're bullshitting me.
Okay.
Oh, what?
So can we get all this like random stuff removed from the Candlekeep loot?
let me see. What do you want me to remove?
I mean, pretty much Jess and Gray talking.
Oh, like the talking stuff that's not items? Okay.
Yeah.
That
Did
does
I
make,
talk in there?
that does make sense.
Yes.
We don't talk in there.
You're asking about extra party gold, and then Gray was like, "Hi."
Yes. Oh, hey, Panda.
Oh, that's right, because I wanted to buy something.
And then we're splitting you did say we're splitting it all the 6 ways, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then everyone, on top of the 600 gold for a job well done, gets 875 gold, 4 silver, and 1 copper. And I am pocketing the remainder. Because that's how
You
I
said
roll.
800 and what?
875 gold, 4 silver, 1 copper.
Is there a way for me to delete more than one message at once? Because this is taking forever.
It's kind of a pain in the butt. You can hold down shift while you're deleting to just skip the whole like confirmation thing.
I'm adding that to Zexwick, by the way. How much again? Sorry. I know it's like the 3rd time, but I didn't have Zexwick's character up.
Write it in the chat.
875 gold.
I
4
feel like
silver,
the
1
shift
copper.
just deleted too much stuff.
Uh-oh.
Or did you delete your stuff at the same time, Wes? You deleted...
I was deleting my stuff.
Okay,
as well.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's here.
Perfect.
Same in Mark's
Alright.
money.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Oh, hey, Ma.
It's a room? Hotel room, maybe?
Okay, so... I didn't see that Theo wanted to buy a talking shirt. Okay, so... you all go out to the Court of Air, and you see a man basically shouting. He is yelling about... Sorry. So you get out there, and he says, good! CSI Candlekeep has been promised to me for a case. So I'm glad you came. This is Eli Ivanmore. Eli Ivanmore's mood is dark as they pace before you. Maya Stan Sadar, one of our finest sages, has been studying a particular tome held in the vaults here. He then gestures to a book on a desk that he just summons next to him. The book appears to be made of translucent crystal. This book is a treatise on dark rituals, and it tells about Savras. It was actually donated by a high priest of Savras. If you guys want to do religion checks to see if you know who Savras is, or you can just ask.
I'm not there.
What?
Yeah.
Galvin's there?
Alright.
You lost. Did you not come out after you lost?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. Cool. So Galvin is still gambling.
I did a heart, man. But
Also, I don't know how long it's taking me to get back.
Oh, no, you were like 5 minutes away when this message spoke to you. So you are there now.
Okay.
Guys, I got a tattoo.
Yeah, unless Candlekeep tells me to do stuff,
I mean, Candlekeep did tell you to. Candlekeep literally said, "Get out there."
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, the dice talked to you. The dice talked to you and said, like, "This is a message from Candlekeep. Go outside."
Bookworm or... Oh, no, this is some sort of natural anomaly.
All right.
I don't get paid for natural
That's
anomalies.
fair. That's fair. Let's see.
I imagine somebody yell at me like, Alvin.
Yeah, the second you're not there, this new guy, Alai, looks at Nightshade and he's like, I was expecting more. Can you go get the rest of your people?
Just because I'm a mother doesn't mean I'm everyone's mother.
Good.
Based on your rolls, Savras is the god of mages
Religion, huh?
Yeah, is a god of mages and wizards in the service of Mistra.
I go drag him back anyways, and let's go, bitch.
Yeah, now's the time to take those guys talking to me with some sort of job we have to do.
Didn't you get like a mouth somewhere telling you to come?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I chose to ignore it.
It was more of a suggestion and not from Candlekeep, so I'm not really obligated to listen to suggestions from some sort of interdimensional being that possesses DAS. So, but if you're here for Candlekeep, I guess I gotta listen. So, be one more job though, then I'm free to do whatever I want to do. It was only 2 jobs.
You guys get back, and Alai is still talking. Apparently, so Alai goes, so, Maya Stan, the scholar, came to me, bothered by something they'd read in this book. The book, he holds it up, it's called The Canopic Being.
It's fancy and ominous.
Yes. Maya Stan wanted to continue the research, but only with outside help. So they went to the House of the All-Seeing Orb in Tashalar, east of Chult. Maya Stan went there via teleportation, and hasn't come back. And then shortly after, I started reading the book. He then pushes the book towards you, opening it up to a page near the end that is filled with a list of names in a half-dozen different hands. Across the top of the page, in the rushed script that fills the rest of the book, is the legend. Those who have been bestowed are the willing sacrifices. And then at the bottom of the page is Maya Stan Sidar, the scholar's name, followed by each of your names.
I believe there's some kind of misunderstanding here.
Who does it have Broder listed?
It says Lamb.
Weird. Well, I don't know who this Lamb character is.
And it actually says Galman and Zug. It's weird.
It's like Galman / Zug, depending on whatever, Zug joins.
Tiramisu's name is there. It also lists the people who aren't here right now. Anybody who's in CSI Candlekeep. So it lists Foos Fajar, it lists Halvard, it lists Sendu. Yeah. So and there are pages of these names, and it's just the last 8 of them are all your names. But there are hundreds of names prior to your names.
Okay.
Seems to me like they're not really willing sacrifices.
No, I think you've been bestowed a willing sacrifice. You aren't the sacrifice, but something has been sacrificed and bestowed onto you. Or I guess you could have been the sacrifice that bestowed. I guess either reading could be correct.
Interesting.
There is, as you are looking at as you guys are reading the names in the book, a slip of paper falls out of the book. It's a handout, so I'll show you the handout.
Mark, are you Krasafir?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to write your character name in there.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I know. I'm setting up the overlay, silly.
Did you guys see the thing I
Okay.
popped out?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to watch the stream because I don't know how much bandwidth I can hold on
Okay.
to.
I'll read
I
it.
am on hotel Wi-Fi.
It says, author's note. When we began this journey, only the Oracle of the All-Seeing Orb, the great Valen Sarnaster, had an inkling where it might lead. It is my honor to have been selected as the first donor and recipient. By giving Valen a piece of myself and receiving a piece of her in return, I help the fate of the world unfold as she has foreseen. It is my honor to protect the Oracle in her sanctuary, ensuring that only donors and recipients may visit her. I have no need of the right of reclamation, for I believe in the vision and perfection of Valen Sarnaster. For clarity's sake, I offer this record of the procedures performed on the donors and recipients whose fates and organs are now bound to the Oracle. May she serve the All-Seeing for centuries to come. In transparency, Zemru Thal, High Priest of Savras, House of the All-Seeing Orb, Tishluta.
How dare they? They're not taking my organs, motherfucker.
Nightshade, roll insight.
Ugh, I don't like this.
Based on your reading of the text, your organs have already been taken, and the only names in the book are donors and recipients past tense. So your names are in this book because you've either donated, received, or both organs.
What the hell?
I don't like this.
It's not like they put you on the list as a future thing. No, it's a past tense.
Someone harvest our organs. I need a doctor.
I could always choose to gamble some organs away from some people.
Jesus Christ.
And just as a note, the first name above yours, there's two names above yours. It's Maya Stan, who you know is the person who last owned the book, so that makes sense. And the other name that's up there is something that you don't recognize, but out of character you will in a little bit. But it's Krasafir, is the name that's in the book above yours.
Alright, I don't like
Hey,
that.
what?
We need to figure this out immediately.
Agreed.
Um,
I also am not okay with this.
Do you guys want to study the book at all? If you want to give me investigation checks or Arcana or Religion, you could do that, and then we can look at what's in the book.
Hmm.
Oh, Marcus with a nat 20.
Oh yeah, Marcus.
All right, so I'll just literally tell you everything about the book. The Canopic Being has a cover and spine made of thin crystal sheets with gems that represent eyes. Every so often, the eyes move, shifting their gaze between different locations. The book's pages are edged in a protective crystalline finish and filled with a hurried, nearly illegible scrawl. Zemru Thal, who left the note that I just read, has additional notes written throughout the book. The book describes rituals. Okay. Rituals relating to the creation and maintenance of a mummy lord. One is a unique and horrific process by which a mummy lord's organs, normally stored in canopic jars, hence the name, the Canopic Being, normally stored in canopic jars during mummification can be magically preserved and transplanted into living humans. So you take organs out of the mummy, put them into humans, you then take those organs and either put them in jars or put them into the mummy. The transplant recipients come under the control of the mummy lord, either as living supplicants or mindless golems. The book also hints of a ritual that can free a servant after the mummy lord is destroyed. The last page of the book appears to be a list of names of people who have already undergone the ritual of donation and recipient.
I don't like this. I certainly don't feel like I'm being controlled by a mummy lord. So does that mean someone took our organs and are going to put it in there, or we have theirs? I don't like this. Let's go destroy this mummy lord.
I'm with you on this one.
By the way, I'm Nightshade. I don't think we've met. And I look at Tiramisu.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
Tiramisu.
You're adorable.
Thank you.
Okay, so Eli says, I have a teleportation circle that can take you straight to Teshluta. As I mentioned, Teshluta is down by Chult. So if you'll go to the House of the All-Seeing Orb, find out what you can, see if you can find Maya Stan, and figure out what's going on.
Awfully suspicious how Maya Stan was the last one to have this book, and us from Candlekeep have our organs missing.
Maya Stan's name is also written down right above yours, so her organs are also missing, supposedly. Yeah, so he activates the teleportation circle. You guys all get in, right?
Yeah.
Tell Theo to be a good boy and to study up. We'll be back.
Meanwhile, we'll cut over to Krasafir. Krasafir, you are looking for knowledge. You are trying to study fate, deterministics, futurism, and that study has brought you to the House of the All-Seeing Orb. So you have just arrived. Can everybody see this? Yes, okay, cool. So this is the actual thing itself. All of the religious acolytes wear these yellow and blue orbs, and they all have a third eye on their forehead. For low-level people, it's like painted on. For high-level people, it's actually an arcane, like, usable eye. And Krasafir, you're standing there, you're waiting in line to get in because there is like a line of like 1,000 people to go into this institution. When all of a sudden behind you, you hear a crack-a-boom, and like a big ball of electricity forms behind you. And where there was nobody, there's now 6 people standing in line behind you, or 5 people standing in line behind you.
Dude, can you not do that? Jesus.
Excuse me, out of the way. Someone stole our organs.
Get back in line. If I gotta wait, you gotta wait. Unless you're taking me with you.
It depends. Have you got all your organs?
As far as I know.
What's your name?
Christopher Dragolus. Christopher Dragolus.
Is that one of the people who had their organs stolen?
That was literally the name right above your name, right before Maya Stan.
I've got some bad news for you.
Oh.
So, we're from Candlekeep, and there's this book where they keep track of organs that are put in a mummy, taken out of the mummy. You don't have all your organs.
As far as I know.
No, I'm telling you, you don't.
Well, let me rephrase that. Based on the nat 20 you got from Tiramisu got out of the book, you would have one of every organ or 2 of every organ, but the organ that would have been switched out wouldn't be your own anymore. So you'd have somebody else's kidney or somebody else's stomach or something like that. So you would still have a complete list of organs, but one of them is not your own.
They're not all his organs.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's not missing an organ. He just has somebody else's.
Did we take the book with us?
The book, yes, he would have given you the book to take with you. Yes.
I shoved the book in his face. Look, there you are.
I look down and...
Indeed, your name is... There's like 6 names after yours, but your name is like the 7th newest name in the book.
Hey, we certainly didn't agree to this. I mean,
I've
in line. Did you agree to this?
I don't recall. I know I've had some rough dealings, and it's not been easy, but I don't recall ever signing away an organ. Well,
You have a lot of memory issues.
Oh. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah,
This will help figure out why I didn't do what I ended up doing.
So, butt seats?
Bucksies, let's go. Lead on, McDuff.
Like, out of the way, lost organs.
Let me just set the setting here. You're surrounded by a courtyard, a garden, several buildings. The day is warm with a mild breeze. Yellow-robed sages and priests come carrying tomes and mysterious-looking magic devices. They bustle about the immense compound. The largest building is patterned with inscribed eyes. A larger, more detailed eye is carved around the building's main doorway. So you have to get in, but she's actually not here right now, so we're going to move her to the... There you go. So there is like a huge line of people. What are you doing to get past these, like, people? Like, there's there's either hundreds or like 1,000 people in front of you in line. What do you do?
Supplicant here, here to see the mummy lord, organs here.
The people in line turn around and go, there's no mummy here. There's no, what are you talking about? This is a place of knowledge and like forethought and foresight and like not like truth seeing and what are you talking about?
We have knowledge that you're here to learn. So us first. You'll learn once you go inside.
Question, is your current plan to make 1,000 persuasion checks?
I have a plan that has a 10% chance of working, but I have a plan.
My plan is I can fly and don't get in my fucking way.
And
Basically, I am pretty much up. I start casting, and electricity starts forming on my hand. Get the fuck out of our way now, everybody.
Okay,
move.
and then what was...
Sorry,
what was that? JJ, what were you saying?
I just use divine intervention to just pray to Tamora, say, can you just be lucky and just have kind of like a glitch in the system and let us go first in line somehow.
Okay, yeah. Roll a D100 and you need to get under 10.
What, baby? Nope. That's a 10% chance of working. It's
Lady Luck is not on your side today.
Alright, Marcus, take over.
Okay. Yes, divine intervention is a pain in the ass.
Okay, so to get through a portion of this crowd, Nightshade, roll me persuasion. Krasafir, roll me intimidation with advantage.
My persuasion is not good. I could literally just fly above them.
Well, yes, but you're trying to help the party get through. Krasavir, you do have advantage because you're threatening them to launch a spell in their face.
It didn't work right.
Oh, shit.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Okay, between your 19 and your 20, you get like 20, 25 people to walk away.
I know, we're librarians from Candlekeep. We're from Candlekeep. We are also a center of knowledge.
Wes, did you say something?
I mean, I did have a plan, but I'm just kind of now letting them do their own thing.
Well, no. Their thing finished, and only like 25 out of 1,000 people went. So what is your plan?
Oh no, I'm gonna let them keep doing things.
Just kidding.
I believe in them.
Okay, Marcus, did Tiramisu have any thoughts?
I don't know. Tiramisu was thinking about just going ethereal and just passing through everything.
Okay, so Nightshade and Tiramisu both have their own ways in. That is done.
As I go, my cloak just billows dramatically.
So
behind me.
Nightshade
Out of
can
the
fly.
way.
Tiramisu can go ethereal.
Behind me. Out of his way, I'm from Candlekeep.
And that leaves the last 4 of us.
The 4 of you have to get in somehow.
That's fine.
Or you could just have Nightshade and Tiramisu go inside and, like, ask for help and then, like, let you 4 in. Like, that could work, too.
We could do that.
This is also me telling you that using Persuasion and Intimidation will not work, because you would need to do it 40 times.
So I'm going to do... Alright, I will now implement my plan.
Yes.
It is Operation Delivery Lads.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, yep, delivery, we have a delivery. Excuse us, as we I try to bust.
One of them says, no, deliverers also wait in the... No, I'm just kidding, I don't say that. So yes. Okay, so, you and Foos are the delivery lads?
No, all of us are.
There's 4 delivery lads!
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Okay, you 2 want to take delivery, and I'll take the last person, and I'll cast Fly at 4th level and bring us and bring us above the cat. Bring whoever's left above the rest.
I mean, if we're just flying, that also works.
Okay. So
also
Broder
fly at a higher level too.
Yeah, Broder and Foos walk in as delivery people, and then yes, Krazafir casts Fly on him and Galman, and they fly inside. Cool.
This is pretty fun.
4th level, so we both fly inside.
Wow.
Oh, can I have a deception check from Broder?
Okay, I hope I can manage this.
Oh god.
Okay. Very good.
I got a 27.
We gotta make sure the incense and the candles and the beads get inside the temple. Yes, of course.
But anyway, so I'm gonna try to change myself to look as much like a delivery person. So, get
in front of everyone.
Use a mustache.
Yeah, before we're probably
Don't forget the
we're
bike helmet.
distracting everyone with the whole like.
No, you should look
fireworks
like the berries
fly
and cream lad.
No, I'm gonna look like a
Berries and
UPS
cream,
delivery
berries
person.
and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
So I don't have an interior map for this portion for a reason you'll soon see. So we're just going to treat the top of this map as the inside of the temple, so, for reasons that will become apparent in like 5 seconds. Let me grab the person. There we go. So you get inside, and this person comes up to you.
Hello.
She does not have a 3rd eye, but she carries an eyeball in the palm of her hand.
That's a big ass eyeball.
Yeah, it's hairy toe.
As you get inside, several priests are present in the temple, all with a 3rd eye tattooed on their forehead or with actual 3rd eyes. And all are wearing simple yellow robes, belted at the waist with a sash. Many carry elaborately carved and decorative staffs. Some are at work sweeping or scrubbing the temple's floors, while others gaze into scrying bowls or scrutinize tea leaves. The priest who sits at the largest table has her eye with gemstones, her dark green... I guess that's not true. She's supposed to have green hair, but fuck it. This halfling looks up at you as she pours from a steaming pot of tea. And she goes, more visitors from Candlekeep, I take it. Most delightful. I trust that your journey was not too taxing.
We had trouble at the gate, but we got here.
Well, if you can't get through the gate, you shouldn't be here. So the fact that you made it through the gate, fate was with you.
You know, speaking of things that shouldn't be, I'm going to talk to you about this book.
Sure, fate. Mm-hmm. Skill. I mean, yeah, fate, yep. Total fate. Nothing else.
She goes, yes, sit down. Would you like some tea?
I will decline.
Okay,
I'm
how
on business
about
at this point.
wine, pastries, finger foods?
Tea is a lovely idea.
I'm currently fasting.
18. Disgusting.
So how shall we do this? Shall I tell you what I know, or shall you ask me questions?
Best for you just to tell us what you know, and then if we have any follow-up questions, we'll ask.
Exposition dump it is. And so
Should she at least know our main reason? Well, why are our
Yes,
names in this
yes,
book
I
of
actually
organ
do.
donation?
I know a lot about the future. I don't know a lot about the present. Why are you here?
I just told her.
Yes, you told me that your names were in a book. Did you say anything about otherwise?
Organ donation.
Huh.
Why are organ donation, and none of us have any memory of agreeing to this?
I don't know anything about that book. I don't know anything about organs. All right, let's get into my info. So Maya Stan arrived yesterday, intending to speak with the Oracle Valen Sarnaster. The sage was taken to Valen's inner sanctum and has not returned. Valen is known to all who serve Savras, and her works have long been an inspiration. She has lived alone for decades now, so that the influence of the outside world will have no effect on her divinations. I don't know that book. Maybe you could tell me about it when I'm done.
Know anything about mummies and exchanging of organs?
No.
Illuminati.
I can say... wait, who is... There's a name here that didn't come up in the intro, and I'm wondering if I skipped something, or let me just check something here. Because I haven't mentioned to anybody the name Zemru, but it says that it comes up now, but I haven't mentioned the name Zemru. Let me see. So, we had a lie. Then we had Maya Stan. Oh, okay. Zemru is the author of the book. That's why. Okay, Zemru is the author of the book. Okay. She does say that she'd be like, oh wait, the author of the book, Zemru. Zemru is a high priest of our order. They went through the portal to visit Valen 8 months ago and has not come back. Messages have been received from Valen's assistant, Alicia, say that Valen and Zemru are studying together and that everything is fine.
Has anybody tried to contact this Zemru himself?
No, we cannot contact anybody inside the inner sanctum. We can only contact Alicia, the assistant, and Valen herself. So anybody who's in there must be... it's kind of a game of telephone. It's kind of a game of arcane crystals, because there is no telephone.
Can somebody contact Valen and should tell them that somebody needs to talk to Zemru?
I can.
We hate to interfere with his study, but...
part of the reason Zemru went in was because Zemru had seen a future where he would become Valen's servant. So that was a thing.
Well, pretty much came true.
So yes, Valen lives in the inner sanctum. Not only because she wants to close herself off from others, but she also doesn't want to be sought out by... There's a lot of Valen groupies. There's a lot of, people who would do anything to meet her, so she kind of has to live, a private life.
But I didn't want to deal with people.
There is a portal here that only certain of us know where it is that gets you into the inner sanctum. And the other thing I would say is that 3 other people have traveled through the portal to Valen within the last 3 months, and none of them have come back. A human mage, a tiefling gladiator, and your Maya Stan Sidar have all gone through and not come back, as well as Zemru. So I guess that's 4. There's 4 people that have gone in and not come back.
And you don't think anything was wrong with this.
So the thing is...
Even before that have come back, I assume?
Time works differently inside than it does outside. So... for them, it may have only been days, whereas it might have been months for us. It's a timey-wimey.
I hate time dilation.
Time dilation.
Trying to think if I should give you something or if you should have to do it. Anybody who wishes to can make a history or insight.
Career insight, you say? I suppose that I can roll one of those.
Tell me your secrets.
Nope. I'm not from this plane, after all. Makes sense.
Nope. Can't roll shit.
I got a 29.
Yes. On a 29 and a 19, you guys would think back and remember what you saw inside the book, and all three of the you knew Mayastan's name was in there. Now you also know the human mage, his name is Zarin, his name's in the book, and the tiefling gladiator, their name is Okuzor, and their name is also in the book. So everyone who's missing, their name is written in this book as a donor/recipient.
Oh, ominous.
Oh. Very interesting.
But they would say, but they're not missing. They're just on sabbatical. They're on an exploratory mental mission to either find themselves or find the secrets of the universe.
Seems like
You
they
hope
found
that they're not
themselves
missing.
mummy and found themselves in servitude.
There's no mummy here.
Maybe not here.
Exactly what a mummy would want you to think.
Make good points.
It's true.
Oh, quick question. Does the book say what organ was transferred, or does it just list the recipients?
My heart.
Okay, it does not list which organ. I guess if any of you had... no. Because none of you are trained
I'm going to ask the question about this. Do any of us have scars on us that would...
No scars.
Okay. No scars that show which organ. Okay.
You have all your normal scars. There's no unexplained scars. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what do you...
Can you take us to this portal so we can go find out for ourselves?
Yes, I can do this. So she takes you behind the main temple. There stands a nondescript and locked shed. She puts a key in the lock, presses her palm against the door, unsealing the arcane sigil, and opens it up. And inside there is indeed a portal.
A location circle or an actual swirly portal?
It is a swirling portal.
Well,
Interesting.
newly found party members. Shall we go find out what's up?
I think we should.
I mean, I kind of want all my organs in one spot, you know.
Suspicious portal sounds right up our alley, huh?
Let's do this.
Alright, so you guys step through the portal. Whoosh. Everything should be darkness.
It is.
Good.
The darkness.
Just so you guys know, this map is also humongous. So every square is indeed 10 by 10. So.
Oh my gosh.
So you'll notice there's 4 of you in a square. That is by design.
If it's all dark, we can't tell.
No, I know. I'm going to fix it right now. I'm going to unveil where you guys are. Okay. And then is it shift, point and click that brings you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Wow, okay, I gotta go into that section. There we go.
Whoa. Whoa.
Like, whoa, man.
So, let me read you the room. Where'd it go? Okay. Stepping through the portal brings you into the center of a square room. Its walls, floor, and ceiling made of glowing crystal set with images of unblinking eyes. A crystal door stands closed, but you can just make out the long corridor beyond it and a lone yellow-robed priest of Savras waiting for you.
I expected more. A little disappointed by the lack of flash in here.
eyeballs staring at you on every tile isn't enough.
and what? One priest is it in the room or behind the door?
The priest is in the hallway, so you're actually alone in the room you're in. And this is the only reason you know she's there is because this is a see-through crystal door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, semi-see-through. You can see the outline of her.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the party do now that you're standing in this room?
I'm going to head over towards the door.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Alright. Just as you're getting to the door opens. Like it was waiting for you to get close enough to open it. And standing on the other side is this person.
I don't have control of my token.
Okay, I'll fix that.
But she has cards too.
It's
time to duel.
Oh, lovely.
I'm gonna send her to the Shadow Realm.
Have a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Now.
No control of the tokens for you.
Alright.
I normal summon Beaver Warrior and end my turn.
I play Pot of Greed. Then Pot of Greed.
Bet you never saw this coming. I play Pot of Greed.
So she would greet you and she'd be like, "Hello, I am Alicia Basir. I had a premonition you'd be coming through the portal, so I awaited you."
Did you? Then you know who we are and why we are here then.
No, but I know that you have important business with Valen, my master.
Mm-hmm.
Valen and the, what's that guy's name who made the book again?
Person who made the book, was...
Zenithir? Zenru?
Close. Zemru. I'll put the name in the chat.
And Zemru, his assistant? Zemru?
So then Zemru was the librarian / author. Then the other person missing was Zarin. He is... Zarin was the mage.
My coffee just spilled everywhere.
No.
Oh no.
No. My precious French toast.
Oh, French toast coffee? Oh, that's so good.
With my new wireless headset, I can get up and go make coffee myself while still listening to it.
Wow, Peter.
I know.
I know, I can do the same thing with my earbuds. Although I only have another pie for tomorrow morning, I'd have to go downstairs to get more coffee.
I have macadamia coffee. Macadamia nut flavor.
Guys, I'm so upset.
Why?
Whatever the hotel is giving me, so that's all that matters. Free.
Because it's where my mouth should go. So now...
Whatever hotel you're at, it's kind of nice that they're giving you, like, flavored
coffee. It's all paid for by my work. This is a work trip.
Do they have a mini bar?
I'm here for school. No, not in these rooms. These are the student rooms, which are basically a queen-size bed, a 32-inch TV, and a desk.
Yeah.
And a TV in a closet. Now, I've been in better rooms that have had fridges, and they give a crappy little commercial coffee maker and nice.
Stay kind of a place.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
It works for what it is. I'm coming back down in May for another school.
Yes. What can I do for you, or what do you need?
Well, we're just trying to figure out. There's this book with our names in it of organ donations and receivals, and none of us. That was written by a librarian named Zemru, who's here, and none of us have any memory of ever agreeing to this.
I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about organs or that book.
But we'd like to talk to Zemru about this.
You guys also know that Alicia's name is also in the book.
Her name is in this book too.
That's weird. Oh well.
No kidding.
So.
Okay, well, you You follow someone in particular, so do you think perhaps they could be the reason?
Do you mean that, like, Valen might be up to nefarious things?
Or Valen is a mummy?
Maybe he just likes gathering organs. You know, this seems like a lot of people for a single person to need only these organs.
So, no.
Actually, that's a good
Well,
question.
It could be a lot of time has gone by.
The book says that it's not about, like, the mummy only needs X amount of organs for themselves, but for each additional organ they take and replace in someone else, that's an additional servant, slave, or warrior they have.
Okay.
So it's the first couple organs you take, yes, it's about the mummy's longevity, but then every extra organ is just about getting more workforce.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
That checks out.
She's like, no, I work with Valen all the time. She is definitely normal and good, and definitely not a mummy or some evil necromancer or anything like that.
That you know
you're
of.
aware of.
That's very specific.
Well, because you guys were saying that she had to do with organs and stuff, so, like, the only people I know that deal in organs are necromancers and stuff.
Well, okay, then may we have an audience. We request an audience with Mistress Valen.
Yeah, sure. She's not free right now, but I'll tell you what. You feel free to look around the inner sanctum, explore, gain knowledge, and when Valen is ready for you, she will let you know.
Can you bring us to the inner sanctum then?
This is the inner sanctum. Everything past the portal is the inner sanctum. So I'll stay here. She does point. She's like, this here. I'll expand the map. She points south, and she's like, this here is my office. So I will stay here, but feel free to move about the cabin. But otherwise, yeah, you have free roam. If you come across any locked doors or anything, of course, don't go in there. But everything else should be open to you.
Why? What are you hiding?
Not hiding, but, like, storage or, like, magic. So, like, there could be powerful magics, and if you tamper or touch powerful magics, people could end up in danger. So, but yeah, so have a look around. Enjoy. Think of the whole place as a giant waiting room, and then eventually, Mistress Valen will let you in. Okay, let me know if you need anything else.
Oh, we're here. I guess we have no other choice than just wander around and.
So I immediately start looking for doors that are locked.
So the first thing you see is the pathway forks. It goes north and it goes east.
Where do you think we should go? I did not get your name, by the way.
Mine? It's Nightshade.
Nice. Nice to officially meet you, Nightshade.
It is a pleasure.
Just call me Kraz.
Hi, I'm Foos. I'm a bull.
Oh, nice to meet you, Foos.
He's full of bull, too.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's vote. Who wants to go north and who wants to continue forward? Can we see anything down this hallway? If I stand here, I should be able to look north and to the east, right?
Yeah. So.
Kyle's like, I don't want to show you.
No, it's fine.
I was about to go left, so I vote north.
So, if you go north, you do. Well, you don't go north, but look. Ooh, just leaving a big chunk of the middle dark.
Yeah.
Fixing that. Okay, so you see a big foyer type area up here, which I will describe. You also see double doors and another hallway going west. The east room is a little more complicated. We'll get to that. The northern room, though, is... it leads to a huge square chamber whose only feature is a large crystal lined dais at the center. So there's like a crystal podium, a giant 20 by 20 crystal podium in the middle of the room. That appears to be the only thing you can see in that room. To the right, though, seems to be... it looks like an empty room just filled with mirrors.
Suspicious.
So you have like a hall of mirrors here, and you have an empty room with a crystal display here. Do what you will.
What's with the sphere?
The dais.
Yeah,
Touch it.
I would like.
Yeah, let's go check.
Inspect it.
Where's it at again?
The mirrors?
North? Yeah.
Mirrors are this pathway.
Whatever. What?
The mirrors are on the east.
The one to the north?
The north is the crystal display. The east is the mirrors.
Well, I want to check the crystal display.
Okay. Does the whole party also go into the center room?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm flying.
Yeah.
Can I check for traps? I know we haven't done that in a hot minute.
Yeah, 100%. Give me an investigation check as you're walking in.
I help him.
Okay.
Because I have a 2, but you know.
Oh. Well, I guess I didn't need help.
Oh, Jesus.
Lamb don't fuck around with the skill checks.
Well, other than the skill check, the second you guys walk into this room out of the hallway, you all get a powerful pulse of psychic energy radiating from the crystal's display. The effect of this numbing, and it's a numbing energy in your brain. You guys have visible tremors, like you're all shaking. And all of your speeds are halved.
I'm flying, though.
Yeah, well, if you're flying, then it doesn't matter, because it's not about being on the floor. It's about being anywhere within this room.
Well, not even saving throw.
Not a saving throw from that one. That one is just about proximity. The good thing is that the shaking doesn't give you like disadvantage or anything. Well, I guess if you try to do like sleight of hand or something, it's disadvantage. But most things you're probably good. But on your investigation, you spot that sticking out of this crystal podium at the very top is the hilt of a sword. As far as a trap that you were looking for, let's see. It looks like if you touch the crystal display, something might be triggered. That's the only thing. There's nothing on the floor, the walls, or the ceiling. It's just there might be something about the crystal centerpiece that may have traps on it. Or I guess on a 32, it definitely has a trap on it.
Okay. I will alert the party as such. What you want me to do with it? Oh wait, I'm a UPS delivery.
Delivery.
What?
Hey, what would you like me to do with this real doozy of a crystal thing?
So, party, you've been told that there's a sword hilt into the crystal, and the crystal itself is trapped. That's what the party knows.
Can I make it not be trapped? Is that something I can do?
If you have like a dispel magic.
You know, that seems like something that would be useful. Unfortunately, it's not something I have.
It is a magical trap, so it's not about just cutting wires or something, yeah.
Could we do an Arcana check to see if we could disable it without a dispelled magic?
Sure.
I don't know anything about this.
Not on those rolls, gang. Kraz is higher. It looks like there's no way to disable it, but it won't go off unless you specifically touch the sphere. Not the sphere, sorry, the crystal. The sword is not trapped. The sword is not trapped. So if you wanted to get the sword out, you'd have to do it without touching the crystal. And if you wanted to... Yeah, so as long as you don't touch the crystal, you're fine. But it's not something you can just disable with manual means or even the basic arcane means that you guys have.
What do I say?
What?
Boo.
Ooh.
Now we have...
Touch it?
Nightshade can fly. Nightshade, do you want to try touching the sword?
This seems like a trap for me.
Oh, it's definitely a trap.
I'm gonna say, so as long as I don't touch the crystal, I'll be fine.
The trap will not trigger, yes.
Okay, so I will give it a go. Is it gonna be like a sleight of hand check or something?
Athletics.
Athletics. Well then, yes, I will certainly do that then. So I'll fly up and over there. I don't know where I need to be positioned for that.
It's over the top. Like, it's smack dab in the center on the top of it.
Womp.
Okay. That is not high enough. The sword does not budge.
Okay, but I didn't touch the crystal,
You
right?
did not touch the crystal.
Can I try again?
Sure.
How about a 27?
You feel that it should work. Like, this is definitely the amount that it should take. But it does not appear to work.
Magical swords and stones bullshit.
Yes. It's 100% like an Arthurian stone type deal. Yes. You get the sense that the only way to get this out, unless there's like a chosen one situation going on, would be to smash the crystal to get the sword out.
So that's not happening.
I mean,
Everybody, step out of the room. I'm going to see what happens when the trap triggers.
Oh no! Don't do it.
Magical trap. There's a magical release. I have an idea. I have a way to hopefully
You
counter.
are gonna regret your decisions, mate.
Oh, hey, I want to rephrase something because I said something wrong and I don't want to fuck shit up because I said it wrong. I want to rephrase something. The trap is not just by touch, it is touch or attack. So if you touch or attack the crystal, the trap will trigger. Sorry about that.
Does that change
Now,
it for you?
Now, it's an arcane trap. It's an arcane release from the trap. Arcane release trap.
Yes.
So, touch is gonna pretty much throw off a spell of some kind, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Does everybody back out except for Kraz then?
Yeah, I guidance him. The luck of Timora.
I
I'm gonna
I give
go
him a friendly pat on
all
the
the way out here, here around the corner, all being completely undercover.
Okay. Kraz, what do you do?
I touched the crystal.
Okay. The second you
I
touch the
popped the
crystal, do you want to attack the crystal or just touch it?
No attack.
Okay, just touch it. The second you touch it, a summoning spell activates. And
Counterspell.
what?
Counterspell.
That is fair, but technically so counterspell, it needs to be, so according to counterspell, the spell has to be cast right now, but with a trap like this, the spell was cast like 1,000 years ago, and it's just been holding the charge. So I don't think.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you. I'll let you play that game. Okay.
It's the same reason, unfortunately, that a wizard can like hold an action, cast a spell in a room, open the door, release the spell, and counterspell would not work because technically.
I still think that's dumb. I still don't think that's a thing.
Well, you know what? Matt Mercer would probably roll the same way and would still get fucked. Okay.
What'd you say, Wes?
That's fair.
Counterspell also specifically calls out it only works when a creature is casting a spell, so like traps going off, like a scroll or runes being activated can't be counterspelled.
Here's what you see summoned in the room with you, Kraz. You see two Dao. For those who don't know, Dao are Earth Genies. So there are now two Earth Genies in the room with you. So we're going to roll initiative.
Well, we know a genie person though.
Sendu's not here, and neither is Sendu and what's your guys' friend Gazra Azam are not here right now. So
convenient.
I mean, if people want to spend their turns trying to speak to the genies as a free action, you 100% can. But as of right now, we are. What?
I rolled a fucking 1 on initiative.
You're 13. Unfortunately, you have to add me in because it obviously didn't.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Oh my god, amazing.
Like
so how far away is...
Yeah, my initiative didn't trigger either.
You said it was proximity that made our speed half, right? Is that still in effect? How far away is that?
Wait, what? Oh, no, so... Let me see. Your speed is not... Okay, so it goes until this line here. So if you are behind this line, your speed is normal. If you are in front of this line, your speed is halved.
Okay.
Alright.
But that's just speed half. It doesn't act like a slow spell, it's just half your speed.
Just half your speed, and also you guys are technically in character having tremors, but I don't think you guys are going to be doing anything that requires highly dexterous. Let me draw just a line. That's the line. Okay. So let me get the bad guys in there.
Bring you in warm. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble.
I like how you guys are like, here, just explore this place. Just don't, break anything, but feel free to explore. Instantly
break things.
Oh.
But you knew it would trigger a trap if you touched it.
They can't prove that in the court of law.
It's called, you know what? Okay.
We bumped into it.
Plausible deniability.
Oh, Kyle, did you get my initiative?
I will in a second. I'm just getting the bad guys in right now.
We're just clumsy.
This is the saddest initiative rolls I've seen in a good long while.
Right? What?
Krasafir is the highest with a 13, and that's a significantly.
I'm about to get ganked by two fucking guys. I'm not even making it.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Nice
So
knowing you, sugar.
I just need to add. Oh, I need to take out the old ones. Oops. Okay. God damn it.
Like, what'd you do? You're doing what now? What the hell?
All right. That should be good. Galman, Broder, Nightshade, bad guys, Foos. I gotta add Mark and Marcus in.
Technically, all of our initiatives are bad. They're all okay.
Yeah, unless the bad guys got a dirty 20, which they did. In which case,
well,
we don't talk about it.
Tiramisu and Kraz have to fix their initiatives.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you though? Do you?
And then Kraz was a 13. Okay, cool. All right, so the enemies are going to go first.
Soccer.
How long, guys, up here? It's nice knowing you. Doesn't even get to fucking do one combat time. It's a good thing I prepared for my character and have all sorts of resurrection bullshit. Yeah, clerics, woo!
Krasafir, can I please have a wisdom saving throw?
Great.
You fail.
Of course I did.
Oh wait, do you have a disadvantage on that for a reason?
Why the fuck did it disadvantage? I don't know why I disadvantaged them.
Because then a 20 would pass if you got a 20.
Okay.
So.
Right. Okay. I don't know why it came up as disadvantage.
Oh wait, it might not. Let me actually just double check. Oh no, yeah, yes, 20 passed. Okay. Cool. Well, because the page said spell save DC blank, comma plus D6. So I'm like, oh, do I roll a D6 for the? Oh no, but the comma D6 was for a different thing. And yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So you do pass. But on the off chance you don't, I'm going to send you a DM on Discord.
Okay.
Because then the other one is also going to do the same thing, and so I need another wisdom save, which would be the 7, and you would fail. So that's why I asked you the question. Okay, cool. Krasafir, let me see how this affects you. One of the DAOs, seems to be doing something, and all of a sudden, your crying dead sister is in the room with you. Is like on the opposite side behind the DAOs, is your dead sister. And because of that, you are now frightened of this one. Put a symbol on it. You are frightened of that one. And I'll give you a little frightened symbol. And...
Which means I can't get any closer to him.
Yep. And you take damage. Oh wait, no, not now. You take damage. At the end of each of your turns, you will take damage.
Can I try to save against this thing, or do I have to take him down first?
Oh, you can do another wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So, now the question becomes... Okay, you do the save, and if you fail the save, then you take the damage and you stay cursed. Or if you pass, you don't take the damage and you're not cursed anymore. So, no damage now, though. Cool. Alright, that is both of them. Oh wait, do they get like a bonus action or anything? Let me just double check. How is Kraz reacting to see his sister in the room with him?
About ready to screw fucking pissed, and pretty much an automatic scream, you son of a bitch.
Alright, speaking of Kraz, it is your turn.
Okay. That motherfucker's getting an ice storm.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, right on top of him.
Alright, he'll do a dex save, DC 17.
Shit damage, but...
That's pretty good DC.
Oops. Uh-oh. Reopen close tab. Go back. There we are. Okay. So they fail. So they're going to take 20 damage total. Let me see if they're resistant or immune
23 damage.
to anything. They are not. So they take 20 damage regular. The 23 was an extra roll. Your first roll was 20. Your rolls are coming through twice, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, that's fine, okay.
So, 20 damage to the creature. Anything else?
I'm still kind of curious why this thing's rolling double, because I don't have accept like that. Okay, I'm gonna take my movement and move back out of the room.
Okay. Give me another wisdom save.
Right.
You have two of the windows open by chance? Because that's happened before in the past.
No.
On your phone and on your computer?
Are you logged? Oh, that could be.
I just have it on the computer. I just have Canva.
No, but like maybe you left it logged in at home or something like that. Like,
Oh no, I turned the machine off before I left because.
Yeah, I don't know then.
Oh.
Okay, 15 came through normally. Let me see what 15 passes or fails. Luckily for you, a 15 just passes.
So we had that problem with someone else too.
So, you are no longer frightened, and you don't take any damage. Well, do you take half? Let me see if you take half or not. Yeah, okay. That spell kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. Okay. So, like, I would have much rather just beat the shit out of you, but the book literally said they must do this spell on their first turn. And I'm like, all right, I'll believe you, book. And I actually disagree with the book because
the whole point is disable your opponents first
and scare them away. Yeah. Okay, Tiramisu. You see Krasafir crying and comes running.
Yeah.
Crying in extreme anger because of somebody just made relive a very painful memory.
Well, time to destroy. Well, time to destroy people who make my friends cry. I have no control of my token.
Okay, I'll fix that.
No, we're friends already. Shoot.
All right, you should be good now.
Okay.
Okay. Just keep in mind that these are 10-foot squares, and once you're inside the room, your movement will be half.
Okay, so each square is 10 feet. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna move right here, like right on the edge, where I'm not at the line, but I should be able to see both of them.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to bonus action Guardian of Nature.
Okay. What does that do?
So basically, I'm going to transform myself into like a bark skin thing. Like I'm gonna put like some bark skin on myself, and well, you'll see when I cast it.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm casting it right now. And I'm going for the Great Tree transformation.
That's a fun one.
Cool.
Hold on, let me just add those 10 temporary hit points to my sheet.
That's smart too.
How badly do I want them to die? Alright, so on this... Why does my computer hate me? On this guy, I'm going to go for a sharpshooter attack.
Okay.
Let me set my sheet so it'll come through as a sharpshooting attack.
While Marcus is doing that, I should have narrated. Kraz, when you succeeded on your wisdom save, your sister would have been like, "No, brother!" And then she disappeared.
Alright, so I have my sheet set.
Okay.
So when I make the roll, it should automatically account for the effective sharpshooter.
Ideally.
And I am going to go for the attack.
Advantage.
Oh yeah, I do have advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good spell.
A 17 would miss though.
No!
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
They have pretty high AC.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay.
We are high level. We should be fucking these.
Wow. Not at 5.
It's okay.
Man, that destroys me. I'm gonna go for my extra attack now.
Why do you have a -5 on your attack?
I think that's the sharpshooter. I think you do extra damage, but you take a -5 to attack.
Oh, kind of like
It's
like
great. It's great weapon master, but ranged.
But you have another attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I have extra attack.
Yep.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You know your character. My bad.
All right. Do I dare try another sharpshooter on this one?
I wouldn't. I just try to hit the sucker.
Yeah. Now you know they have a high AC.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for the the regular attack now, and I'm rolling with advantage.
Yep.
Mm.
23 will hit.
Ooh.
Dealing 12 damage. Okay. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Broder. Wes, I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear anything.
I can hear him downstairs.
How about now?
There you go.
Okay,
Yes.
I muted myself.
Fancy new mic.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What do I want to do? Let me double check.
Also, I totally realized that you could do a dash as a bonus action as a rogue. So I'm like, oh, sweet, my tiny little dwarf legs will work in this situation. Yeah, woo! Shuffle, shuffle.
Okay, so I don't think I can sacrifice I don't think I can turn my move action into a bonus action, can I?
Definitely not.
Wouldn't that be nice?
What if I download the paid DLC?
You can, if you suck my dick, then you can do whatever you want.
Fuck, on my way.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Left for me to do.
Grab the shit at this game.
GMs hate this one simple trick.
I think it's dumb that most people are like,
like
most people use like suck my dick as like, yeah, suck my dick. Like it's a punishment. But it's like, no, if you suck my dick, I'll give you rewards. Like it's like you should use it for that.
Use the power of good.
Yes.
Well, what do I want to do? I think range is 30 feet. Okay, I'll take a -2 to the attack roll, I believe.
For what?
I'm outside of my first range.
No, if you're out of the first range, you just have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't Pathfinder, my lord.
Yeah, God, guys. There's not a -2 or a -5 to anything. Those rules don't exist.
True.
That just reminds me.
Well, there's cover rules, so that's kind of...
Yeah.
That's a bonus. That's a bonus, not a negative.
No, it depends.
Finger will do things like take 10, take 20.
I guess
So yes, you can make it as long as it's within the second range with the disadvantage.
And then I'm gonna cast. Is there anyone that we're targeting specifically?
This one's more hurt.
Okay, then I'll cast a Mage Hand next to that one. And then I guess I end my turn.
You're gonna tickle it?
Grab his balls.
Yep.
Wait, didn't you ask about doing an attack?
I was, but disadvantage kind of makes it not worthwhile to do.
Well, if you do your steady aim, you would give yourself advantage, and therefore it would even out. But yeah.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't get my sneak attack.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, what's an attack without a sneak attack?
Okay. All right.
Watch, I'm immediately going to get hit. That fucked up my concentration.
Is Mage Hand... Wait, is Mage Hand... I don't think Mage Hand is concentration.
Is it not?
I don't think so.
Also, why is Foos here?
Oh,
We have
just a
5
duration
players.
one.
No, it's not.
Foos is here unless we have 6. So if John had been here, Foos wouldn't have been
Change
here.
it, for God's sake.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes this a lot less terrible.
I mean, if you guys don't want Foos to be here, he doesn't have to be. My rule has always been that when you have 6 or more, no Foos.
Yeah.
6 or 5 or less, Foos. But...
Okay, so I thought it was concentration. That makes this so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, I just always have Mage Hand out from now on.
yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mind's eye thing, but it's just a hand on your forehead,
Yeah.
and you just like, go,
Yeah,
hand.
you can constantly recast it every minute. So.
You have the hand that can actually do stuff? Do you have, like, the specialized hand?
Yeah, he's a rogue. Rogues have the Ledger Domain one. Yeah. Well, Arcane Tricksters have the Ledger Domain one. But yeah, it's up to you guys. Do you guys not want Foos here?
I was just
No.
saying, I thought because we had 5, he wasn't going to be here, but it's fine.
Okay.
He's here, we'll keep bringing him in.
Walking around doing his little cow thing or
As long
whatever.
as he's a heal cow.
Yeah, he's a heal bot. So
Salty because he's before me.
He doesn't do cow.
he's like, Broder, I know you're gonna want a sneak attack, so I could go in there.
Remember, you have half movement if you
Yep.
go past that line.
Foos's movement is 30, so he's gonna go
Lord, yes.
15, 25, 30. He can get to there,
Slap
regular.
people.
Foos is then gonna dash. 5, 15, 20.
But remember, his movement is halved, and each of those
Right,
spaces
I
is
forgot my
a
own.
lot
I
more.
forgot my own rules. Yes.
Now then, we're gonna.
So he gets to
Sorry.
here with regular, and then you're right. He'd only have 15 left. 10, 5. He can technically get to there
About the.
with a dash. So he gets there with a dash. He has an ability as a Minotaur that he can ram after his dash. So he's gonna
nice.
ram with his horns.
Dodge
What?
ram. For death.
Where was Foos to begin with? Jesus.
So I mean, I'll redo it. Foos was right here behind Tiramisu. So Foos went 10,
Oh, wait.
10 regular, then 20, which is 30. So his regular movement would be right here. Then from there, he then dashed, which he could go 15 additional, which would be 10, and then 5.
Close enough.
You said though. You're the DM.
Yeah.
If you want your NPC to do what he does.
I mean, no, I mean, like, well, you guys, I'll count for you guys too, but I legitimately think he went the right amount. I do now notice that these guys are not technically on a square, so I should probably fix. I guess it really doesn't super matter.
It's
But-
confusing because each of those things are 4 squares, remember? So.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's why I think this is okay, because it just means they're standing on the middle 4 squares, so I don't think that's a problem. Because these guys are large, so it's fine.
A big bullet.
Also, Kyle.
Yeah.
Just so you know, my Mage Hand is invisible.
Okay.
In case it matters.
Okay. So yeah, Foos is going to get up there just to be within 5 feet to give Broder advantage. Then he's going to bonus action ram with his horns, which he can do as a Minotaur. Where is the button for that? Horn attack. 16 to hit will miss, so that is Foos's turn. Nightshade.
All right.
Well, I tried. At least I'm over here now.
That's all that matters.
God damn it, Foos.
My apathy for Foos transcends characters.
I wouldn't even maybe count on the measurements. I don't even know if they're right.
They were. I actually went over them. Because
Okay.
if each one is...
Well, no, see, it's counting diagonals, because it's counting that as like 11 or 12 when it's
two.
only... What?
2 squares. 10,
Well-
see?
Well, I'm saying... okay. All right, it's a little off.
A little bit, but
Because you're not going corner to corner. If you go corner to corner, it's like 11 or 12.
Yeah,
but
don't worry about it.
it's not important. Yes, let's go ahead.
Okay. Well, that's where I can go. All right. And I am going to attack this one. I am going to use Magic Missile. So I get 3 darts. 2, 3. And he's just gonna take it.
Yep, for 8 damage.
Nice.
Like a bitch.
Uh-huh.
Let me check and see if I have any bonus actions I can use. Oh, I actually could. Do I want to use? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save that. Okay, I'm good. I did so much.
I did so much.
Okay.
No much.
Before Galman's turn, I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
All right, I'm going to go grab a sweater. Be right back.
It's cold when you are.
Bathroom break.
It was 60 today here.
Yeah, I totally forgot that, like, it's new characters. I was like, how do rogues work? It's like, one of the bonus actions you can do as a rogue is a dash. That makes up for my shitty dwarf
I
legs.
have a rogue in.
Rogues
Yeah,
have
I
a lot
got
of
the rogue in the Saturday game, so. So what did I miss last week? Oh, I didn't play this week. Never mind.
Yeah, we just had the monk order thing.
Right, you're
It honestly kind of works for your character
Start
just to
finding
start
it.
out anyway, so. I will commend Kyle on that ability to have you guys start it like a pretty good time, so.
Yeah.
Tiramisu with the monks, you with the librarian people, just kind of works.
What did you say?
Oh, about how their Tiramisu and Krasafir started at pretty good ideal times.
Right.
But in reality, I was just talking shit.
Yep.
I mean, JJ the shit talker.
Yep.
That's right.
Like I told Kyle, I did get a bid on days, so this is not just going to be a temporary 3-week thing. This is going to be pretty much from here on in.
Nice.
No idea what we're going to do once we finish it, because we're getting close.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're going to just migrate, find a high, maybe migrate these characters to like Ravenloft or something. Be high enough to do Ravenloft.
We just go and beat up Strahd.
No. That's the thing, we'll be high enough to basically go.
Wow, I'm going to tell you. Oh god, you're what's your roll? Jesus Christ! Ah!
So Kyle told me I couldn't wear a Christmas sweater all year long, and I told him to shut up because it's comfortable.
Oh yeah, Jess, I don't think you heard. I did get a day bid.
Good job! Woo!
Not the one I wanted, but it works. It's a day bid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's good. Does that mean more D&D at night?
Yeah. Sure.
D&D after dark.
Hell yeah.
It means this won't just be a temporary thing.
Nice. Well, that's what matters.
And it won't affect Saturday because I'll be home before then.
Oh, good.
I want to do that. I want to do this fucking fun thing called that.
If you're talking about sweaters, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It's cold back home.
It is cold. I'm cold. Yeah. Kyle told me I couldn't wear my Christmas sweater all year round, and I told him to shut up because it's like the biggest, comfiest sweater ever. Look, there's a bulldog on it.
It was like 60 this afternoon down here in Oklahoma, in Norman.
You better be wearing shorts.
And where? Oklahoma?
I can't. I have to wear jeans to class. But I did bring shorts. Problem is the pool's not open, so.
I realized I did a slight faux pas. I think most people here know Mark from the Saturday game, but Wes. Wes is the person that I guess Mark doesn't know. So that's Wes.
Wes is a loser because he's not in our Saturday game.
Because I work.
I know the feeling.
And then Wes, that's my cousin Mark. So that now you've met.
My cousin Mark. Hello.
No, I was.
I am brother of JJ.
Yes, and JJ and Wes are brothers.
Not to be confused with Marcus, who is all our cousins.
Yes, we are all related. No,
We are
so
Legion.
think we're good to go. JJ, Galman's turn.
Oh, that's a bonus action? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Let's do math here. So that'll be 10 to 48.
I'm going to take a shower.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear the water running.
We can't. So you're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
I can do about it.
The only one that's bothering is you.
Don't bother me. I'm used to it.
To action dash up to tiramisu.
Okay.
Say by the light of Timora, may you be blessed with your holy weapons. And I'm gonna cast Holy Weapon on her bow. It adds an additional 2d8 damage.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, look, this person has advantage on their attacks. Here you go.
There's more power to you.
Like, I am doing the 2d8 through you.
Let's go with that. No, that's a shield. An offensive one. I think a bow. Let's go. I'm just going with that. A little
I
swirl.
understand why people don't like clerics, because you basically just buff everybody else and start smoking cigarettes or going to town on other stuff. And you're like, yeah, you guys are doing it. Yeah, man.
Fortunately, I didn't play my last cleric like that. Really, as a heavy buffer, he was a warrior, a fighter type.
Yeah.
Who could heal.
You could do it either. I just do whatever. I fill in whatever random rolls, and right now I see someone that has advantage on range attacks. It's like, oh, sweet. An easy delivery system. Here you go.
So...
That is my turn, so...
Okay, then it is the Dao's turn. Let's see here. They've done that. Holy shit. Wait, what? Oh, okay, you have to be willing. That makes sense. I'm like, can you use that on non-willing people? Because that'd be fucked. Okay, yeah, they're gonna do that. You see the both of them begin casting a summoning spell.
Uh-oh.
I need to look up what the limits are.
So the summons are using summons?
The summons are using summons, yes, exactly.
Some bullshit.
Counterspell.
You can counterspell one of them.
That's a Pathfinder.
Do you
thing,
counterspell left or right?
I will counterspell this one.
Okay, let me see what level the spell was cast at.
If it's third or lower, it's done.
I'm looking. No, it's higher than that.
Okay, well.
Nightshade, do you want to counterspell the right one?
What was he?
Or would you like
okay,
to
the
counterspell?
DC
Yes, you guys
13
notice the Daos are clearly doing some kind of summoning ritual. Each one is doing a separate one.
Yes, I will counterspell the other one. Without
That's actually a question I have for the DMs here. If you have a creature that is casting a spell, do you have to say, like, they are casting a spell? Or could I just be like, they do a thing, and then it's up to the players to ask, was that a spell?
It depends how nice you want to be.
Yeah, I feel like I was extra nice to be like, they're casting a summoning spell! But, like,
I do want to say that generally, spell casting is very obvious as spell casting. Like, you're making, hand signals,
all kinds of stuff, yeah.
You're chanting, like, anyone...
Right, they're doing things to...
Who knows what spell casting is realizes they're spell casting.
Okay.
Maybe do an Arcana check to know, but I think you kind of messed up.
I have to be within 60 feet, actually. Let me check.
We all make mistakes. It's
oh, yeah, they are. They're within 60 feet.
Consider that a mistake. I think that spell casting is a very obvious effect. Like,
yeah.
Well, I'll say though, Wes, is that because earlier I was like, oh, they activate this ability, but the ability was a spell. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
So,
if the spell is 4th level or higher, I cast it a 3rd, so there's a DC check.
Yes, so please roll your check on that.
Do I have to...
No, you roll. Yep.
Okay. So I have to roll 13...
You don't know what the spell is. You don't know what the DC is. You just roll and I'll tell you if it works.
So I'll just... Roll a 20. Okay. Let me double check.
Does it add your like Arcana, Intelligence, anything like that? How's that work?
You add your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, so you add your Intelligence or whatever you want,
right,
Charisma, whatever yours is. Yeah.
Okay, so that was my spell attack is 9. So is that what I would roll?
No, what do you are a sorcerer, right?
Oh. Well, okay, my boss the charisma. Okay.
Yeah, so Charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, so
roll me a 20 plus Charisma.
fuck. I doubted. Why did that not come over?
I didn't see anything. You can just tell me.
It was a 5 plus 4, so it's a 9. So 5.
Okay, 9 will not work.
It's gonna fail because the DC is 10 plus. So
Yeah.
I already know it failed. Okay, so it didn't work.
So that's 1 down.
My counter spell. So you want me to roll, right?
Yep.
Mine is a +1. So
19.
that would be 19.
Okay, were you targeting the left one or the right one?
Whatever one he wasn't doing.
Okay, so
we were doing it at the same time.
Yeah. I think he was doing left, so then you did right. So yes, you've counterspelled the right one's thing. Wes, you had said you also went counterspell. Do you counterspell the left one?
I mean, sure, all the cool kids are doing it.
Did my counterspell go off?
Your counterspell succeeded at 19, yes. It would have to. 19 beats everything. 14, that's already including your intelligence. That does not work.
Okay. I tried.
So you know it was at least a 5th level spell. Okay, so you successfully did do one of them. One of them works though. So I just need to find the
shade makes it go fizzle. And she looks expectantly at the other casters like, you got yours, right?
Right? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe in you, right?
Yep. However, I think he was casting another spell right after. I don't know how. 28 on deception. Clearly.
I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth. I don't even believe it when you tell me your truth.
I'll just tell you. It's summoning an earth elemental.
God.
I can do anything of a certain CR or lower. I'm on D&D Beyond. What is it? How do I... Fae... They're not any of these. Like Fae, Fiend, Giant, Humanoid... They're not any of those. So that's not helpful. I'll just type in Earth. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, pick one.
I don't even know why they say 5 or... I guess because you could summon like a method or something if you wanted to. But you would just summon the regular one, I would think. But...
I summoned this little guy. It's the aura.
Summon this little guy.
Okay, I unarmed strike him.
Alrighty, so now I gotta import a token for the thing that just summoned.
Okay.
Gosh darn it, making more work. Let's add more characters to the fight, Kyle. You don't have enough work as it is.
You guys don't want to do any? Don't want to just play beat down? You want to spellcast?
While we're at it, Foos cast duplication. There's now 5 Fooses on the finished. Alright.
Good. I can mirror image.
This is a large creature.
Let's bring Zugzug back. He needs to summon him.
JJ plays twice.
But I keep track of those. I'm not a monster and be like, GM, help, I don't know.
Alright, so you guys see...
You need to be like, I don't know how these work.
You guys see this thing summoned in front of it. You guys would know it's an earth elemental from previous experience with elementals. Does the earth elemental get its own initiative?
Yes, it should.
Yes. So I will roll initiative for the earth elemental. And then he's going to back up a little bit. He's just going to back off a little bit. He would have cover now because he's standing behind the crystal.
Son of a bitch.
Of course.
And then the fucking... Oh, I was rolling initiative. Got sidetracked.
How tall is the crystal?
20 feet.
You're not gonna lie, as a GM, that's like a nightmare of people doing like summoning or wild shape classes. They're like, I don't want to look up any of these abilities. Have you do it, GM? Oh, cool. Everything I have to add on my fucking
Whereas I'm a GM and I'm like, hey players, how does this work? No. Okay. So that thing's in here with a 5, so it's gonna go between Foos and Nightshade when it goes. So that's all the Dows can do. Yeah. So that is their. I guess. Yeah. That's their turn. We move on to Kraz.
Fireball on the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
I counterspell. Holding it this whole time.
You probably put it a little behind the Earth Elemental, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to put it right between him and the Dow, but the Dow pussied out.
All right. Earth Elemental will make a DC 17 Dex save. The Earth Elemental's probably pretty dexterous, right?
Yeah.
It's made of rock. I doubt it.
Does it have does it have any resistance like that? No. Okay. Yeah, it fails. So it's gonna take 32 fire damage. Oh, I mean it's a fire elemental, so it takes no damage.
Pretty hot flame though.
All right, so it takes 32 damage. Anything else, Kraz?
No, that's it. I'm staying right where I am.
All right.
Or does anybody else take damage?
Not if he puts it back here, because 20 feet I don't think reaches anybody on 10-foot squares.
Is Fireball only 20 feet? Oh, wow. Huh.
20
Yeah,
foot,
but-
20 foot radius, so it's
Sorcerer Fireball is only 20 foot wide.
20 foot radius, so it is 40 foot in total, but
Right, so if I put it back behind,
I guess
Thank
you
you.
could have put it like, no, because you can't put, I guess you could have put inside the crystal. I don't think you could do that.
You could do 20 feet to hit both of these guys.
Where?
They're well within 20 feet.
Oh, each square is 10
from
feet.
right
Each
here?
square is 10 feet.
I know.
5, 10.
So from right here.
They're at least.
I guess I dropped it right.
10, 15.
Well, he can't see,
Here's
but he
12.
can't see back there, so he'd have to enter the room in order to see that spot. But yeah, he could. If you put it somewhere
Well,
back here.
I could also drop it right here.
No, because it's 20 feet up.
And
You
then
can't. I don't think you can drop it inside of the sphere.
Oh, okay.
You know
So
what I
drop
mean?
it on top of the spear and get everybody.
Yeah, no. But JJ is right. If you walked in the room slightly in order to see this back corner, you could totally put it in here somewhere, and it would hit both of the back people. Yes.
No, we'll worry about it next
Sorry,
time.
JJ. I thought you meant if he put it where he was putting it, it should still hit both. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay.
No, I was talking like even
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
No, I agree. Anywhere in this back corner, I guess even that would work. Yeah, right here would work even. So you don't even have to move. Yeah.
Yes, still.
Drop it here. You're fine. Yeah.
I'm going to basically say that Kraz was literally sitting behind the corner, stuck his hand out, looked around the corner, just threw it because where he saw what was previously there.
That's a good point. If you didn't see the play and you wanted to put it there, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That would still hit him.
What? From here?
That would still hit him. If he was, from right there. So say this square, right?
10.
5, 10, 15, that's a square.
It's getting the bottom left of his. Let me see.
that
So that's a
counts.
square.
Yeah, that counts for a lot.
That would count. It would
That's
get the bottom. Well, yeah, because measurements it says 24. That's why the measurements don't work. But you're right. If you go from right here, then that would be 10 to here, and then indeed 20 to him. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Okay. Good job, team.
And roll a DC on him too.
Yep, he'll roll the DC too. And if he hits, he'll have to roll a con save. So, good job, JJ.
Yeah.
That's right. Stick it to the man, JJ.
Save.
It was bugging me. I'm just like, even with those stipulations, it would still hit the guy.
I guess I was thinking like 1 whole square, 2 whole squares, and clearly left over, so therefore, but yeah, you're right. Okay, so the second one did pass. First one failed. So the elemental failed, the Dow passed. So the Dow would take
Dow
half
takes
damage,
16.
take 16.
He needs to make a con save.
Yes, he'll make a con save.
That makes a concentration save.
Alright.
This is why I want this to happen.
Yeah.
Just like, fail, you motherfucker. I know he's a bulky son of a bitch, so there's a very low chance, but still, it's like,
Let's see.
there's a chance.
You can do it.
He passes.
God damn it. You know.
Good try.
Wasn't it?
Good try.
Like a 10, he's got to roll higher than 10 or something like
Yeah,
that?
exactly a 10.
Fireball, he still takes half damage.
No, he took, that's what caused,
Right.
he took 16, which caused him to make the con save. Yeah.
DC 16 save. Oof.
What?
Right?
No. It's half the damage or 10, whichever one. So half the damage would be 8, so it's a DC 10.
You're right.
So he succeeded on a DC 10. Tiramisu.
All right, here we go. Question.
Mm-hmm.
From where I am right now, can I see him?
No.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, well, there goes that plan.
You can always move, too, to see him.
Yeah, because you could pass the Ortho Elemental or you could pass him, yeah.
Okay. This is going to be kind of weird. Because I'm not exactly sure. Alright, so once I'm over the line, my speed halves.
So you take 5 feet to go in. Then once you're in, your speed is halved, yes.
Okay, so my speed is half, I take 5 feet to go in. So now 15 feet.
Oh, yeah. So then you can move 15 inside the room.
Okay.
Which means you can't technically see him. I don't think you can see him on a 15. Because you'd either get to here going left or you'd get to here going right. So you would not be able to see the top one. That's actually a good point. I just realized when we were talking about the fireball and stuff, you guys don't know technically that he is in this exact spot.
We know that he's back there.
Yes, but he could be like over here. He could have gone through the door. Like, yeah, but yes.
But Krasafir specifically said, "I'm aiming for that spot."
Yes. No. There's nothing wrong with that one. When we were talking about aiming it like back here, hypothetically, that's where we get kind of meta. But yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, so Tiramisu, unfortunately, it looks like no matter which way you go, you with your 15 feet, you would not be able to see him unless you wanted to dash or something like that.
Okay. I think I have an idea.
Okay.
I think I have a super crazy, it just might work idea.
Okay.
Okay. So, if I move here, that's like my whole 10 feet, right?
That's only 10 feet there, so you have 5 feet left.
Can I see him?
Yes.
Alright. I think I know what I'm going to do. Alright, so starting from back here.
Excuse me.
Starting from back here, I'm going to attack the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
Hold up. With advantage. And how much more damage does the holy weapon thing give me again?
2d8.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll this first and then roll the other. Well, first I want to see if it hits.
I think it would.
Yeah.
God damn. That would have been one to take that sharpshooter.
Yeah,
-5.
that would have been a good sharpshooter one. You can't do retroactively though, unfortunately. So 31 will hit.
And then I roll.
Or 26 would hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I roll
counteract that, you know.
And then I roll the 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, roll the 2d8 on top of that.
So 27 damage.
Yes. One more time.
Next, okay, before I
much
do my
health
next
does
attack,
that have?
I'm going to activate my distant step, and I'm going to teleport 10 feet this way.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack. Use my extra attack to attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll that now.
Cease.
22 will hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can roll the 2d8 on that one as well, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just like one attack?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
very
a
good.
attack.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna cast that.
Yeah, clerics be really awesome high levels.
Oof.
Yeah.
5 extra damage there.
Okay, cool. It doesn't say what it
Oh,
does.
but it is concentration, so we gotta attack Galvin a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I mean, you can. It's up to you, but don't be a dick.
All right.
Yeah. You imbue a weapon with holy power until the spell ends. It emits 30 feet of bright light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And dim light for an additional 30 feet. So, yeah, like
also a
Tiramisu is
flashlight.
just freaking shining right now. And the weapon deals an extra 2d8 radiant on a hit. If the weapon isn't already a magic weapon, it becomes one for the duration, and as a bonus action, I could dismiss it for another fun thing, but we're not going to do that because someone has extra attacks.
All right. And how long does that last?
An hour.
Wow. Okay.
We're up
Tiramisu.
to 60 damage.
So,
so
2 attacks
next,
plus your teleport.
So next I'm going to teleport this way, and then go 5 feet this way. Can I see him?
Yeah, right there you can see him, yes.
Alright, I'm going to use my distance step to attack him.
1 second.
It does say if I attack 2 different enemies, if I distance step, I can attack a third one.
Okay, that's all I was wondering. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice ability.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ranger ability?
That is a Horizon Walker ability.
Oh yeah.
Because his whole thing is like, her whole thing is like teleporting around and stuff, so that makes sense.
Gotcha. Okay, because I had a 15th level ranger as well, but he was so basic that I only had access to the base books back then.
Oh.
I might tweak him.
Now you're rolling with the big boys with all the books, baby.
All right, roll that next attack.
Right, well, I also bought the player bundle so I could roll them up with my 4-book bundle too.
How long does the thing that you activated that gives you advantage last?
I believe it's
Like
a minute, so like 6 turns.
Yeah. 10 turns. Yeah.
10 turns.
Okay, cool. So yeah, 27 does hit for 17 damage. Plus your additional.
Plus
2d8. Oof, yes.
Plus 9
6.
extra damage. So that was a total of 17 plus 9, which is 26, making it a DC 13 con save.
Pretty good.
Almost rolled it on the wrong creature. Okay.
Fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up.
Oh, fuck me. What did I say it was? DC 13? They literally got a 12. This is why, out of character, I don't bother with summoning or con saves, because con spells, they never last. Like, for some reason, whether it's a player or as a DM, my concentration spells last 1 turn, if that. So, gone.
On purpose. I mean, we did waste a lot of our stuff trying to get it to go.
Oh, no, 100%. But I'm saying, even as a player, when I use my like, I have a druid where all my spells are concentration saves, and they get turned off 5 seconds later every single time. So.
We lost concentration like once.
Yeah? Wow, good for Sunset.
Elemental didn't even get the
Way. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Well, that's why I specifically built my druid to be an upfront person, and that just means he's not a valid spellcaster. Because he's moon, so his whole thing is wild shape. So his wild shaping's great, but his spells are not good. Tiramisu, very good
combo, though.
Very good turn. Broder.
Alrighty.
There we go. So easy to mute this thing just by like lightly grazing the button. Okay.
Brushing up against it.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to see 1, 2, and just move right up here with my good old buddy Foos. Take a bonus action with my mage hand to give myself advantage on my attacks, because that's something arcane tricksters can do.
Okay.
And then I'm a stab. Stabby.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 16 doesn't hit.
16 does not hit.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did what I could.
Okay. Foos.
4 and a 2 on advantage.
Foos is going to take some swings with his glaive. Okay, wait. Foos could actually circumnavigate to give himself advantage. So he's going to do that. And then attack. All right, 25, a 20, and a 26. So all three will go through. So let's roll damage.
I kind of do too. It's a little aggravating.
And
Remembering your pull
4
arm.
damage.
So that's 18 damage plus 8 damage is 26 plus 14 damage is 40. Is that right? I think I did some of that twice because it's on here twice. Okay.
Yeah, that's 40 damage.
18, 26 plus... Yeah, 40. Yes, good.
40. Oof.
Nice.
And he didn't smite because he's saving his smites. Unless you guys tell him to, but he's good for now.
I say smite on a crit, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Okay. Night Shade.
See,
All right.
there's definitely a group of people who believe that paladin spell slots are for smiting. I like using them on crits, but I think paladins have some decent spells available.
Yeah.
And
Also, if Foos is going to be your healing bot, then he needs those spell slots.
Exactly.
Oh, that's not going to go well.
12 will not go well.
Well, let's see. I can... I don't know if I want to use that.
What stunk is that, like, I was literally going to have him, like, mold into the wall so he wouldn't exist anymore, and then his con would be safe because you guys couldn't attack him. But he didn't get a chance to do that.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, I don't want to use that yet. I'm just going to be where I am. I'm good.
Okay. Alright, Galman.
I think I'm gonna do one thing. Hold on, let me see how this works. Until you lose your concentration. No, I can't do that. Okay. We're gonna do the fun thing.
I'll get to him next turn. He's not dead.
To do that. Where is this thing? 5, 10. 15,
You must leave our sanctum, leave our crystal, and leave our sword.
We just accidentally touched this crystal. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
knew not to touch it. We heard you discussing it.
I maintain my
You're ignorant.
my innocence.
You were never innocent.
You can't prove that in a court of law.
I could see this guy, right? From where I'm at?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna bonus action steady aim.
Okay,
And
yep.
I'm gonna try to fire at this guy. Hit?
20 will hit.
Cool. Is he immune or resistant to poison?
Good question. No.
No. Okay. Well, there's 9 damage.
Plus 8 sneak attack is 17. No, wait. That came out as divine. Sorry, does your divine strike happen as well?
Yes.
Okay. 17 plus 12 is 29.
It's all right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sneak attack. Yep. That's right. So yeah, 29 damage. Ping, 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 motherfucker. And I can't move because of the whole thingamajigger.
Okay.
Huh, the thingamajigger.
I rolled really well. Jesus.
Alright, it is their turn now. Leave, and we will let you be.
You leech.
Let you be.
Yes.
Any worthy spells I want to cast?
Leave. We'll let you be.
You want us to just leave the room? Would we lose the sword? I don't know.
Leave the sword and leave the room.
I don't know.
I mean, I look at the party, but I, being the loot-hungry bitch that I am,
all right.
I mean, they took our organs, so.
Yeah. Well, these guys did.
I mean, I have a feeling.
I mean, loot.
Okay, I think they're gonna start just straight up attacking you guys now. So,
I mean, they weren't before.
Well, they were like casting spells and stuff before, but now they're just gonna go for like melee. So that one's
Interesting.
there. They have 2 attacks each, so that's gonna be 2 attacks against Tiramisu and 2 attacks against Lamb.
You monster. Why against me? I didn't even deal damage to him.
That's fair. So he might attack first. We'll get to that when we get to that. Let's start with Tiramisu though
One
first.
to each of us.
That's fair. We'll do Tiramisu first though.
I mean, if I had hit the sneak attack like that, yeah, sure, wail on me, but
Tiramisu, what is your AC?
19.
Okay, they both go through.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 1 and 2. 4.
And I got a... What happened?
I'm trying to do mental math. 32 damage.
Wow, and I got to roll a con save. Oh boy.
Is that 36 total or?
Oh yeah, it's 18 and then 14. It is 2 hits. It would be 2 con saves.
Okay, so you need to make a DC 10 on both of those.
Well, it's a good thing since while I'm in Guardian Nature, I can make those con saves with advantage.
There you go. So
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me just do my damage thing first, and then I will proceed to make those con saves.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
The first one fails. So the second one doesn't matter because the first one fails. What was your concentration on? Your...
My concentration was on Guardian of Nature.
Yes, that goes away.
No!
Tiramisu, your bark peels off, your leaves fall dead to the ground like a tree in fall. So the peeling bark's weird. The peeling bark does not happen in fall. So that was 34 points of damage on that. Also, I'm going to need you to give me 2 strength checks. 2 strength checks. Not saves, just checks, which is weird. So give me one strength check, please.
Strength check.
Oh my god, blood check.
Oh my goodness.
That's a failure. So upon the first hit, you are now prone. Would that change anything on the second hit? Let me just see something. Just prone. Prone is advantage, right? So I'll roll that second one again just in case he crit. So let me just see. He did not crit, so the second one would just hit regular. So you are prone underneath the weight of this Dow's big, heavy hammer. So that's that one. And then we'll do one against Foos and one against Broder.
Monster.
That is probably both going to miss. 13 against one and 12 against the other. So that is both going to miss.
Ooh, I'm invincible.
So that is that one. Okay. Krez.
Okay, I'm assuming I can. This guy has got tiramisu. So if I step here, I can see him, right?
Yeah. I think you can even see him behind the corner too, but yes.
Okay.
That's me in the corner.
All right, then he's getting the mind sliver. Intel.
Ooh, that's right. He's getting the mind sliver, baby.
First Angel, Mind Sliver.
It took 7 fucking points of damage. Jesus.
It passes. Does it take half?
No, because it's only a cantrip.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm good where I am.
Tiramisu?
I don't think I can.
Oh boy. Okay. See, I was hoping to ride that guardian of nature the whole fight. So now I gotta think.
You still have the holy weapon, mind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
It is half your movement to stand up.
It's half my movement to stand up.
Wait.
And his speed is already halved, so he can only stand up.
Yes. That is true.
Wow.
So you can stand up with you can still do your action and bonus action, but your whole movement is just standing up.
Okay. I gotta think.
Believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I am going to bonus action, Planar Warrior. I am going to mark him because he hit me hard. He hit me so hard that he put me under his weight, and now I kind of just want to murder him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start my attack. Before I attack, I can distance strike.
You don't
teleport. Huh?
Does attacking from prone have a penalty? No, right?
Mm-mm.
No, you're good. Okay, yeah, cool.
I thought it was a disadvantage.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Let's see.
Let's see. I'll look it up.
Do the googs.
I don't believe so.
All right. Well,
But I just want you to know because I don't want to
You can
in case
totally
it does.
The
Swing it
creature
as
has
ankles.
disadvantage on attack.
Yeah. So just so you know, Tiramisu,
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yeah.
If the attacker is within.
so
10
you
feet.
would have disadvantage on the attack unless you stand up first.
am I standing up?
You have to tell me. You have to tell me I'm standing up. Do you stand up?
I do stand up.
Okay. So you're out of movement. You are standing. Now you continue your turn. Yes.
All right, and then I said I was going to do bonus action Planar Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, and then before I take my attack action, I'm going to distance strike and teleport 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
And I am going for the attack.
Oh wow, a 30 would definitely hit.
Oh my god.
For 14 damage plus your 2d8.
So that's my 2d8 from the holy weapon.
1d8 there, and then you get 2 more d8 from the holy weapon. Yep.
Yep, I get 2d8 from the holy weapon, and then another 2d8 from Planar Warrior.
Ow.
Ow! 38 points of damage on that sucker. Oof!
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm keeping track of how much damage I did through you.
I
I want these stats. Cleric's boring to play.
Are they?
Here, you do the work for me. Alright, I'm gonna, I don't know, Walk away.
I think that was your... Do you have one more attack?
I do have one more attack.
Okay.
I kind of just want to get a safe distance, so before I do that, I'm going to distance strike and teleport another 10 feet.
1 second. Because I'm just wondering about your action economy. What action was your planar warrior feature, and then what action is your distance strike?
Okay, so my planar warrior was a bonus action.
Okay.
And for my turn, that just happens every time I attack.
Yes.
For distance strike, I can do that, but when I take the attack action, I can teleport before I actually attack.
Okay. All right.
Sounds like one of those weird ass features, but
I have I told you how much I love this class?
That's pretty cool. I like it. I like that they implemented it in FIV.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna go for my
maybe I'll fire up a gunslinger at some point. If it's allowable by a DM in the game.
Okay, so roll me that last attack. Or the next attack.
Wait, it didn't come through yet? I thought I clicked it.
No.
Didn't you know?
28 will hit.
Woo! And then,
on my little sheet.
then 2d8 from Holy Weapon, another 2d8 from Planar Warrior. Wow.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. You just get the planar warrior on every attack?
Yes. I can post it up. Hold up.
That'd be viable, honestly.
At this level, yeah. We're pretty much demigods at this level. Should be anyway.
Yeah.
Because you got to think that, like, fighters have, I can attack you like 14 times.
At this level, a fighter would have...
Second wind and
at this level, a fighter
14.
would have 3 attacks, and a ranger has 2 attacks. They're only behind by 1 attack, but let's see.
And you can also do second wind and make that 6.
No action surge, but yes, I get your point.
I've done second wind and do it all over again.
So planar warrior is a bonus action. Yes. Mm-hmm. The next time you hit it,
so
it doesn't work on subsequent, and it's only 1 hit after you use it.
That's still really good.
No, it's really good, but it's only 1 per turn. That's what I was wondering.
Oh, okay, I misread it.
Or something? Fuck.
I misread it. I thought it was the entire turn.
No, because it would say, it would be like from now on for the rest of the turn, but it just says the next time you hit, so it's only 1 hit.
Okay.
No problem. Good. No worries. So he does heal 8 for that. I don't know if we've done it other turns, but we'll just pretend we didn't. So okay.
Proper adjustments.
Okay, and then that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. 1 second on my side.
We're up to 45 damage with Holy Weapon, by the way.
I can't distance strike again. There's no third. I didn't attack a second. Enemy, and there's no third enemy here, so can't do that.
So Broder is next.
Yes, just 1 second on my part.
Or whatever cares.
Like, Planar Warrior is dumb, but I would argue that Distance Strike is even dumber.
What I would say too is, for Distance Strike, you can't portal between attacks. So let's say you have 2 attacks. What it is that when you take the attack action, you get that 1 10-foot teleport. Then you would have to do 2 attacks. You can't do teleport, attack, attack. And, because it says when you take the attack action, so extra attack is not a second attack action, it's just a second attack on that first attack action. So, the teleport would happen before the first attack, then it would be teleport, attack. All good. Okay. Then, yes, if you attack 2 different creatures, you can make an additional attack. Yes, okay. But it's only 1 teleport between the 1, 2, or 3 attacks. Just 1 teleport period. Okay.
Bro, do your take.
Broder.
Your take? Well, I don't even need to use my fucking bonus action this turn. Yeah, let's, I'm just gonna stab this guy. Thank you, Foos, for giving me advantage.
You're welcome!
29 hit?
29 hits!
45 damage.
Nice.
Poke.
He is like, he's dying here. He's running out of he's running out of stamina here. He's like,
he's almost done.
He's almost done.
Oh. Actually, I think I just noticed.
Did you say action surge?
No. Only. Oh no, that's all right. Okay. Yep.
You say bonus action second attack?
If only.
He doesn't have a second rapier, and he doesn't have the feat that lets you use a second rapier. I guess he could carry a dagger, but I don't think he does. So.
No, I actually use a buckler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As a kind of homebrew thing for a little +1 to AC. Because I like reducing my chance of taking damage more than maximizing.
Did you reduce the squishiness? Agreed.
Okay, so that is Broder Foos's turn. Do you want me to finish him, or do you want me to not finish him?
I'm gonna say, I'd love to be able to hit him.
Is there a situation where I wouldn't want him to be
It sounds like Nightshade doesn't want me to hit him because she wants to hit him.
Kill him!
Hit him.
I mean, if you want to wait to see, if you will, but I don't. Well, you do. He has extra attack. Just murder him.
Nightshade, you should just go for the other one.
Yeah.
I won't reach it. I've spent all this time trying to reach it, and now I won't reach it. And you're gonna kill it, and then I'm gonna spend the next 4 turns.
Well, I don't understand why you haven't. Have you been dashing?
No, because I've been doing spells.
Oh yes. Okay. So okay.
On horse open sleigh, Jess is wearing a Christmas sweater.
So he's gonna try to attack it.
He'll steal and fierce, that son of a bitch.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'll hold his action, and if Nightshade gets here and doesn't kill it, he'll kill it. Maybe.
Or delay.
You can only delay your initiative on the first turn.
That's stupid.
Well, holding your initiative isn't even an official rule. It's a house rule. And according to my house
you're
rule...
making up an additional...
No, that's how I've always played it. I told you guys before that you can only hold your initiative the first round of combat, because then you're permanently there. Because if you can just hold your initiative any time during combat, that just doesn't make it... It makes it unbalanced. So I had established...
Hold your action until...
Yeah, because that means that you're just holding your action forever. So holding your action needs to be separate from holding your initiative, and that's the way I separate them is holding your initiative, you can do the first round, but it's forever. Holding your action, you can do whenever you want. Like, that's kind of the separation. And that is how most people do it as well, even though it is a home rule.
Foos, you fuckhead.
So Foos will
that
hold...
once you decide to hold your initiative, you would just then be inserted in that initiative forever. I didn't know it was first round only.
That's how I did explain that way back when 30, 40 sessions ago, but it's fine. So, what was I saying? So Foos is going to hold his action. Nice shade.
Are you sure I can go?
Go. Fuck him up.
Alright, wherever I am. Here we go. Alright. Finally within distance, motherfucker. And I am going to attack 3 times.
And you would have advantage as well.
Why?
Large creatures, it only needs to be opposite side. So any of the 3 spots on the opposite side can provide flanking to any of the 3 spots on the opposite side on a large creature.
Does that hit?
19 would hit. 18, funnily enough, would also have hit.
Okay.
So with that early season 18.
Yes, their armor class is 18. That's what you just found out. But 13 damage. Okay. Yes.
Can I send you a new token since I am a delivery man right now?
Change your token. I don't think you're doing it anymore because they know you're from Candlekeep.
I don't
Okay.
care. I'm still delivery man.
Sure.
So if
My
that
name isn't
second
John.
one didn't kill it, my third attack got a nat 20.
Okay, so let's look at the 29, 27. Would hit for 15
points
damage. And then, roll your crit damage.
So you're saying the last...
No. Your 15 would have killed it, but I'm giving you the option to roll your crit damage since you can't get over to the other guy. Well, unless you want to... you can't really...
Literally can't.
I guess you could drop your flail on the ground. No, you can't, because you can't draw a second weapon, so, yeah.
So there's no sense of me even doing that crit damage, although it would have...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it took all 3 hits for you to hit him, so roll your crit damage. The third one hits him.
Because if it took all 3 hits, I could have also added on my tattoo damage, which would have made it extremely more.
I don't think the tattoo damage would count on the crit, though, would it?
Why would it not?
What's the... I'd have to look at the tattoo. But doesn't matter. Okay.
Ooh, 46. Oh.
But you have to
when
choose
you hit
which
a creature
one.
with a weapon attack, you can spend a charge to deal an extra 46 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it would be 8d6 on a crit. Yeah. Very cool.
So that's why I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's why you're not going to do it because it dies on the second hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just know it would be massive.
Yes. Nightshade, did you use the last of your movement or do you want to try moving west at all?
All of my movement to get here.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I literally could not have made it to the other side.
All right. Well, I was trying to also rationalize, like, could you, bow and arrow the other guy or something? But, I couldn't think of any option that would work, so. Okay. That is you, Galman.
I crush it with my book flail.
Oh, you guys watch as it literally crumbles to dust.
Don't mess with the book, baby.
Yes, I meant to say, how do you do this, and you told me that you crushed it with your fist. Sorry about that.
10, 15. That's about all I could do. I'm going to bonus action dismiss Holy Weapon. Because you could do that.
Tiramisu feels noticeably weaker.
Each creature of your choice you can see within 30 feet of the weapon must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 4d8 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage and isn't blinded.
What was the, which save was it?
Con,
okay.
Everybody, or...
Nope, just the earthy dude.
It does pass, so it will take half.
So 7 damage.
Okay.
I'll take it. And then, I could still do my thing, so, I don't want to be a shithead. I kind of want to be a shithead.
Always be a shithead.
Shithead, yeah.
I'm going to use Polymorph on him.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn him into a...
Would it be worth to do that? Because we're just going to murder him.
Well, he'd lose his turn.
Right, but he'd also have to take away the hit points of the thing he turned into.
Let
and he might...
Let him play his character.
When you hit him, he's going to come back.
I turn him into a moose. A mouse. Not a moose, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm a fucking grizzly bear there. I turn him into a T-Rex, lol. I turn him into a rat.
Into a rat? Okay. Squeak, squeak.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. He doesn't do it on he just do the wisdom save. Thank you.
Fail it.
And what's the DC?
18.
He passes. So he does not shrink.
Yeah.
Well, that was worth a shot.
Asshole.
It's a pretty good save. Like,
Mm-hmm.
our DC.
Okay. Was that it?
Yep.
Yeah, he rolled a 20.
Of course he did.
All right.
You're saving your row. That's motherfucker.
Alrighty, so the only one he can probably reach would be Tiramisu again.
Oh god.
Monster.
So let's do 2 attacks. He quickly looks at Galman for flanking. He's like, we're in this together, right?
Nah, bro. I literally tried to turn you into
No, but you failed on purpose, right? Like, you helped me with that? Okay, what's your AC
man,
again?
totally. I'm your best friend.
What's your AC again? Tiramisu?
19.
19? Now what deception! So the first one...
Yeah, totally.
First one will miss, second one will hit. So that'll do that. You take 19 damage. And I need a strength check, please.
Oh boy, here I go.
Ooh-wee.
That will fail. You are now prone again under the hammer.
Yes, fucking God.
And that is his turn. Kraz.
I'll just blast this bitch.
Okay.
3 shots.
Last one was a nat 1. The first 2 will hit.
Okay, so.
For 13 damage.
Okay, second one didn't.
Okay. Bonus action?
Oh, no. So,
Okay.
okay, so. Yeah, third. Yeah, that's, no, that's it. That's me.
Okay. Tiramisu.
Okay, I guess I am going to stand.
Okay.
And then... Alright, so... Dang, now I have to think about everything. Okay, yeah, I'm going to bonus action, Planar Warrior.
Okay.
And when I take my attack action, I'm going to District Strike and teleport 10 feet.
Yes.
Wherever 10 feet is here.
You actually... Yeah, okay. Never mind.
And I attack.
Yeah.
Nice.
26 would hit. Planar Warrior gives you advantage, right?
Planar Warrior... Wait, no, it doesn't give me advantage.
Oh, no, sorry. Planar Warrior gives you the additional damage. Yes, never mind. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I get the... Is Holy Weapon still active?
It's not.
No, that got. No.
Okay, well then I just do the 2d8 from Planar Warrior.
I was trying to be cool.
So that is 16 plus 15
Wow.
for 31 damage on
Nice.
that. Nice max damage.
Nice.
52
52 damage with that spell, so that's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your bonus action and your first attack.
Yes, and then I'm going to do my extra attack.
21 will hit for 15 damage. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Rotor.
Yeah.
How are you not dead yet?
I'm pretty strong, and I told you to get the fuck out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Can I see him where I'm at, or is the crystal obstructing?
I think the crystal will be in your way. Let me see. Yeah, crystal's in your way.
Okay. I didn't know how big it was, or...
Oh, it's 20 feet. The crystal's 20 feet tall.
Okay.
You want to come down like about here? That'll give you like.
Line of sight.
Be most of your movement.
Is anyone
Which
else
is
going
fine.
to be entering melee with this thing anytime soon?
I will be once my turn comes up. If you want to, do a little Broder Galman Wombo combo, you got a little yeah.
I'm more than happy to range this bitch.
So
I'm
the
not close enough.
the party
Okay.
had seen has seen Broder before. Here's Broder's temporary token.
By the way, I can get there. Oh my god,
Can you
yes.
make that medium,
God.
make that medium size?
You want me to actually make it your token? I was just gonna put it in here as like a joke. God damn
That's who
it.
I am.
Killing me.
That's what I fucking changed into.
I can't be giving you a new token every time you change.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I demand.
I would fucking just...
There
Nope.
it is.
This is what he looks like.
Alright.
I like
Get permanent token,
by the
dude.
way.
So I can. Where can you get?
Right there.
I was gonna move here if I'm allowed to move from where I just was.
You are, Gelman. You could not move this way because he is like between him and the wall, so you can't get to there. You'd have to go around up to where Grover is.
Can you actually move him to where he's on the square, by the way, instead of like partially on the square?
Well, here's the thing. He can technically stand there because Tiramisu was here before.
Was he there?
Uh-huh.
Is he there or? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's there.
Well, then let's see. Then I'll need to take.
You gotta understand the squares are just a guideline. 5 feet is a quarter of a square, so.
I know, but it bothers me when it's like everyone's like here or like on the grid lines, and it's just like
Fucking OCG.
Yes.
No, you're right. If it's this. This is physically impossible. This is technically possible.
But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Can
the
I
problem
take
when
a
squares
bonus
aren't 5
action
but
to-
5.
So I was here. Is it possible to where I can move to get over here?
Oh, you're right, because it might be the same problem. Yeah, I think technically speaking, he is occupying everywhere between the wall and the wall. When he was like here, you guys could do stuff, but like I think specifically now that he is here, you can't get behind him.
Yeah, I can't shimmy by him. Alright, so I'll take my bonus action to move my mage hand 30 feet closer to me, which will put it next to me, and then a ready action to stab.
Does your mage hand like have to move? Like, does it like spiritual weapon has like a movement kind of a thing? Does your mage hand have a kind of movement?
Yeah, it has. I can move it. I think up to 30 feet.
Yes, I wonder if its movement speed would be affected by the room, and would it be 13 instead of 30? That's what I'm wondering. Probably not, because it's affecting your brain. It's not affecting the. So yeah, it's probably fine. It probably still has its 30.
Yeah. Let me see. I want to double check because I don't get to do the mage hand. I thought that I'd lose it on concentration, so I haven't really been using it too much, and it's a fairly recent ability that I got.
You say for me, it's a cantrip, so.
Yeah. Well, I can do goofy shit with it since Arcane Trickster. Where is that ability? Is it under actions? The versatile trickster? Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that requires. Okay.
So what are you doing?
I'm double checking abilities. I'm being that guy right now. Forgive me.
How dare you?
Okay, so let me ask you this, Kyle. It says whenever I use the hand, I can move it up to 30 feet. I'm assuming I'm not able to use my versatile trickster ability, which gives me advantage, move it 30 feet, and so it's next to this guy, and it'd be like, yep, that count, and then activate versatile trickster, essentially.
I didn't quite understand. I'm just going to look up.
Yeah. So basically, versatile trickster is as a bonus action. A creature within 5 feet of my mage hand, I get advantage against.
Yes, I get that part.
And then mage hand says whenever I use mage hand, I can move it 30 feet.
Oh, I don't think it means literally use it. I just think it means like while the spell is active, you can move it 30 feet per turn. I think is what that means.
Any sort of action to move it?
No, it doesn't for things like spiritual weapon either. So I think you can just move it.
Okay, well then could I move it 30 feet over to this guy, hopefully? I never really specified where I concentrated.
Yeah, it could reach their bite. Well, I just go from the one creature to the other. They're within 30 feet of each other, so yes, you can do that, yes.
Okay, and then, move over here. Bonus action to versatile trickster, and then I'll stab it. Okay, cool. Does a 30 hit?
Yep.
41 damage.
Ooh.
Then I'm good.
Broder, tell us how you kill it with your mage hand / rapier.
Okay, so I give him a firm backhand across his face for daring to not let us have free loot, and then I stab him through the heart.
As he dies,
he
says, "We'll be back," and then he crumbles.
Well, that was interesting.
All right, so free sword.
Get the sword before they come back.
So with them being dead, the psychic pulse stops. So you now have full movement speed. You're no longer shaking. Yeah.
Get the sword before they come back, quick.
Yeah.
They do. You'd have to look. There is like chunks of stuff buried in their sand that you can just see with your passive perception.
Ooh, cool. Let's get some fucking loot. What we got?
Is it passive perception?
Oh yeah. Just I'm saying, like with your guys' collective passive perception, you would see lumps inside their dust.
Good.
So you have 2 bodies to check and the crystal / sword.
Okay. I
check the bodies. Figure Jess is probably checking this guy because.
I will, but I have horrible. Well, my investigation isn't bad. That's fine. Are we still in initiative?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll take an initiative. My bad.
Oh.
I'll investigate.
Maybe some help.
This guy. Oh, nice, actually.
Little assistance boost.
Yeah, I'll give you the help action. He wouldn't say help action because that's not a thing in games. So he'd say, if you look at this, you gotta look for the magic bit over here.
What did I find?
Foos made it worse. Okay, Kraz, what were you looking for in the 24?
I was looking through the dust by Broder.
Okay. So in that one, you find the maul that it was carrying, but it's too big for you guys to carry. It's like a giant-ass maul. And you also find a golden gem-encrusted necklace. For the purposes of putting in the notes, the necklace is worth 2,500 gold.
There's something fucked up with it. Don't touch it.
I'm not touch it. I'm an idiot.
Jess, what was Nightshade's 11 on?
That was
the other body?
I yell over to the Minotaur, "Hey, Foos, you want this?"
The maul?
Mm-hmm.
No, I have a magic weapon right now. Thank you, though.
Magic weapon.
Let me check if there is anything special about the maul. There is not. It is just a large maul. Okay. I guess we did see that it had the power to make things prone. That's a thing, I guess.
Well, I would have also just assumed that was just the way the power inside the creature.
Yes, that's probably the case.
Self-attack ability.
So, Nightshade, on your 11, you also find the maul and the same necklace in this one's pile as well. So you have 2 necklaces worth 2,500 each.
I point at it and I'm like, that looks suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Cool. If anybody can detect magic, I can identify them.
No.
No.
Really? The cleric doesn't have detect magic?
I think so. Let me see if...
we'd all be glowing like sons of bitches at this point. But...
let me check Foos.
We also had that covered, so, you know.
Foos Fajar has Dispel magic, but not Detect magic. Oh, hey! We were talking about Dispel magic earlier for the purposes of the curse. Ha ha ha. Foos is like, oh, hey guys, I forgot I had Dispel magic. Isn't that funny?
Sure. Very comedic.
I probably could have dispelled magic on that crystal and stopped the whole thing. Ha 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 ha.
Taking back his magic weapon.
We're gonna send you to a home, Zeus. 3 to a home.
Does anybody pick up a necklace?
I do not touch that necklace.
I touched both of them because I don't have a way to detect magic, but man,
the second you pick up the first one, your skin starts to turn to stone. Yeah.
I use my book and I smack his hand with the necklace away.
My hand breaks off.
Roll an Arcana check on that necklace. Yeah, I didn't find shit.
Should I attack him?
Well, first of all, Lamb, Broder, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, why is it always wisdom? Why can't it be intelligence? You're a monster.
You actually touched both necklaces, so even if you pass the first one, I'm also getting a second wisdom save.
I mean, either I pick them up both at once.
Oh, you're right. You would pick up the first, have it happen, and then you wouldn't pick up the second. Yes, of course.
Yeah. All right.
Or are you so greedy that you'd be like, wow, fuck this, I'm going to grab the other one?
I'd be careful about it, but I'm going to pick up
Okay.
the second.
13, you do pass. Only your hand has turned into you have a scaly texture over your skin, but it's not actually turned to stone. It's just Yes.
I wanted to smack him.
Alright, I'm gonna put that in our party loot, our bag of holding. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to pick up the other one and put it in the bag.
I will take the 2 minutes and I will identify both of them.
I'm gonna use Stone Shape to turn Broder's hand into a peanut.
You do that!
It's a big wobbly penis hand.
I don't do that.
But it needs to maintain its shape, so now you just have 5 penises, Broder. Your hand is now 5 penises.
Amazing. Love it.
I'm gonna touch people's face with my
I have identified.
Just to be inclusive so nobody feels bad, your palm is a cloaca.
Cool.
So they would probably have to identify one, they're both the same thing. So.
The same thing.
Half melt with stone. Yeah, one
I identify the necklace.
Are you doing it as a ritual over 10 minutes, or are you using a spell slot?
No, I have it as a first level spell. I'm just gonna pop it.
Yeah. So, you won't find it on D&D Beyond. It's a thing I made up. It is, it's literally called a Necklace of the Tao. And, it is worth 2,500. That part was correct. But when it's touched, worn, put on, you make the wisdom save, DC 10, to see whether or not you turn to stone.
Oh. Like permanently, I'm assuming?
There's ways to get around it, like remove curse and, things like that, but yes.
Okay. Can I scrape off the stone on my skin?
Yes, because you passed, your hand can be scraped off, yes.
Okay.
Broder.
Well, I'd like to keep my hand.
Bullshit.
Scrape them off.
I would like to hit Broder. In the hand, please.
Yeah, so, who wants to do anything about the crystal/sword?
Well, now that I'm paranoid about curses and stuff, I'm gonna try to mage hand it. So useful. Can I pick it up with my mage hand?
What's your mage hand's weight limit?
I want to say it's 5 pounds is what mage hand
The sword weighs more. The sword weighs more than 5 pounds.
Oh, it's 10 pounds.
The sword weighs more than 10 pounds.
Try to athletics it out again now that the crystal's quote unquote deactivated.
You can try.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give you guidance.
You also turn to stone? No, I'm just kidding.
Is your guidance a D4?
Yep.
I think guidance is always a D4.
Okay, 24.
24. You feel like that should work. It doesn't.
Oh.
Does this crystal count as stone?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it should or not, and that might be a dangerous precedent, but...
I'm stepping back out down into the hallway just because I'm waiting for our crazy secretary to come running anytime soon.
Okay, I'm gonna try the spell Meld with Stone. I'm gonna cast it as a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to like swim through the crystal and grab the sword and like bring it with me.
Fun.
So when you get inside the crystal, you can indeed swim through it. When you get inside the crystal, there is no hilt inside the crystal. Sorry, there is no blade inside the crystal. So like, the blade is clearly going into the crystal from the top, but it never comes through to the inside. So there must be like an extra dimensional thing going on.
Fuckery. That's what I think.
Good try. Really good try. Unfortunately, you swim through and there's nothing inside the crystal per se.
I call bullshit.
We're in an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, the crystal.
Probably being controlled.
Where the sword is inserted is an extra dimensional space. Is like the idea. Yes.
Don't we have an extra dimensional person?
Who's the extra dimensional person? Tiramisu?
Muted.
Oh, Marcus, you're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I said if you're talking about me, I used my only use of etherealness to get inside the building.
Can you guys give me nature? Yeah, nature sounds good.
Mean survival? Oh no, there's
Nope,
nature. Okay,
nature.
I don't know dick all about nature. I can help somebody.
Does anybody want Galman's help?
Nature, I can roll it, I guess, if you want.
Okay, Galman's gonna help Bruder.
Yeah.
Well, I'm now John Upsman.
Yes, John Upsman. Yep.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Dimension door.
What is with these garbage advantage rolls?
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I think it could work. I'm gonna try to wand Golden Stone so I can get up on top. Grab the sword hilt, cast Dimension Door towards the party.
Huh, that's interesting.
You mean arcane cleric?
Nope, I'm a trickster.
He's a rogue cleric.
Cleric of the trickster, okay.
Or trickery, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, trickery, okay. I'm like, that's a lot of arcane spells for a cleric.
Yep.
Okay, so the part that says you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. What is your carrying capacity? And how much do you have left?
It's not enough to carry a whole goddamn crystal. It's enough to carry a sword.
Yeah, it would not work.
You fucker.
Something tells me that hilt is actually part. That hilt is part of been forged out of the crystal.
Tiramisu, on your 18 nature, standing next to the crystal, you notice several nicks, cracks, shards of the crystal missing. So clearly the crystal is, wow, what's the word?
Capable of being destroyed?
Capable of taking damage. So you see that there's several marks, nicks, and cracks along the crystal.
Marks, get out of there.
Tiramisu, do you tell the rest of the party about these fractures and such you see?
Hey guys, look at these cracks there.
Nightshade is over it. She's like, I'm so bored. She just lays on top of the crystal.
I wish I had a mind take. Do I have a mind take? Am I that racist of a dwarf?
Kind of agreeing with it. This is kind of boring.
I mean, if it has cracks and fissures, maybe we just attack the crystal.
Can I attack it with an ice knife in the cracks to see if it'll, get in there and split it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking thing. I don't want to use any more spells on this.
13 would not hit.
I'll just keep doing it till it hits.
Is it a cantrip?
Yep.
Yeah, 13 would not hit. 22 would hit. It's not a creature. It can't make a. How do objects make dex saves? They just fail.
Yes.
I would assume so.
Okay. So yeah, it fails. Roll damage on your ice knife.
Okay.
Okay. It definitely took damage. You definitely took a huge chunk out of it, but it's not like quote unquote bloodied or like shattered. But yeah.
I'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, keep going. 25 would hit. 6 more damage. That is a total of 21 damage. Yep.
Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
Do any of these pieces of crystal have any value whatsoever?
19
No,
probably
they're
would
just
hit.
they're just fancy.
So would 23.
19 and 23 would both hit. So roll your damage twice. At that point, the crystal is half shattered, so it's literally bloodied. So if other people want to add their attacks to speed this up, you totally could. I think at this point, since you're just going to keep attacking it, you don't have to keep rolling. We'll just say that after like 10 minutes of attacking this crystal, you notice it's pretty hardy. You would get the idea that it has an AC of 18 and 50 hit points.
I'll get there.
Attack the crystal?
What?
Can I sneak attack?
You 100% can sneak attack the crystal, yes.
Oh, can I sharpshoot the crystal?
Yes, you could. Sharpshoot, sneak attack. We got some Eldritch Blast going off. Yeah. Okay, so when you guys hit 51 points of damage, the crystal explodes.
And the old sits there on the ground with nothing.
I'm just like, I'm tired of you boarding us.
I wasted the damn dimension door.
And then the second the crystal explodes, you see the handle of the sword grow a blade, like popping out of another dimension, basically. So, does anybody who is approaching the sword?
Not only a sword.
There is a sword sitting on the ground.
I push Broder towards it.
Don't worry, if you turn into stone, I'll stone shape you into something cool.
The free sword, I guess. It's mine now.
Okay, so Broder picks up the sword.
Giving it to me.
Broder, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, thank God. I mean, it's unfortunate that I have to make
feel like
a
a not
save,
one.
Alexa, stop.
But can I just say, Kyle, thank you for making it intelligent. And I rolled a 2.
You fail. You take 20 psychic damage. Okay.
And then sort of laughed at you.
You are now holding a sword, though. And then, does anybody want to do... Do you want to do identify on it, or are we doing anything with the sword? The sword.
Sure, why not?
The sword is 100% pulsing with magic.
I'll cast identify normally.
Okay, this is a sunblade.
Ooh.
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 This is bold.
But I can't use it.
Alright, it appears to be a long sword. While grasping it, you can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance. Has the finesse property. Get a +2 to attack and damage rolls, which deal radiant instead of slashing. And when you hit an undead with it, it deals an extra d8. And it emits bright light.
The light is sunlight. I love that. So, like, if it's just like attacking like something like a vampire that's weak to sunlight, that's pretty cool.
Well, I'm just gonna since apparently everyone was okay with me just picking up it. Yeah, free sword.
Broder, you heal 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
And for tiramisu.
I am gonna actually add that to my inventory unless anyone's gonna stop me because that's really nice.
Foos doesn't care.
I have no opinion.
I can't use it, so it's all your.
Foos will look at Galman and be like, "Don't use up all your resources. I can heal too."
Well, go heal tiramisu, you know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I could also heal myself.
Well, la-di-da! Foos just sits in a corner and cries because apparently he's good for nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
That's pretty good.
And yes, Tiramisu, you could heal yourself, but you should save it, and I'll heal you.
I mean, I will.
Foos.
Cries himself to sleep.
That's not actually adding in the things it's
Who
supposed
needs... who actually needs healing in total? Is it just Tiramisu at this point?
To my knowledge.
Okay.
Probably.
I will cast Cure Wounds a couple times. How much do you need?
Let's see. Right now my health is 87 out of 116.
So like 30-ish? Okay. So 1...
Well, I'm gonna roll this Sunblade
2...
just to make sure it's adding properly. Okay, 14 plus 12, that's right. Okay, alright.
See what that did.
Oh!
Kyle, just so you know,
Yeah.
I had to customize the Sunblade because it says you get a +2 to attack and damage rolls with it. And then it didn't add the bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Huh. I'll look at your character sheet. That's weird that it should do that, yeah.
Yeah.
So not all the rolls I just rolled came through, so that stinks. Let me look at the log. So I rolled 7 and 6 is 13 plus 3... 7 6 is 13 plus 3 is 16. Plus 9 is 25, so that's 25 right there.
Okie dokie.
No, whenever we're fighting undead.
I'm real silly. Rewind. Strike that, reverse it. I have Lay on Hands. So I give you the 25 to start with from Lay on Hands. I will take back those spell slots, because that's dumb of me. And then I will take back the spell slots. So, okay, just take 30 even. There you
go. Okay. That actually is enough for me to heal.
Okay.
Fully.
Alright, guys, we got straight, we got left, and we got that mirror room back there. Where you want to go?
Fuck the mirror room. Go left.
Mirror world.
Always left.
Okay.
Always left.
Should we short rest first?
Oh. Do you want to?
I think we're
good.
I think we're healed up.
Yeah.
Why? Do you want to? I thought you were healed.
No, I was just asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll stealth.
No. Okay, no. Okay, but out of character, I wanted to get my ethereal step back.
But it sounds like the rest of the party was okay without the short rest, so unfortunately. Okay. So I don't think
I rolled stealth. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Okay.
So just let me know if you want me to roll perception or investigation or anything.
You get to another crossroads. Here. You can go left, where you see a double doorway, or you can continue straight.
So there's a double doorway. Does it look like a fancy doorway, or just
Just the same as all the other doors you've seen so far.
Let's check it out.
Okay. Are you being stealthy? Yeah, you already said so, and you rolled a 26. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Peek in there, see what's going on.
You open it, and you see a big pool. Dark swirls of noxious steam fill this circular chamber, whose floor is taken up mostly by a large reflecting pool. Runes carved into the pool's rim glow faintly, and heat shimmers off its fetid water. On the far side of the pool's edge, a figure moves, its two bright ochre eyes piercing the fog. So you just see two eyes over here. You can't tell what the figure is. And then you see this pool of liquid.
Well, you're describing this pool as pretty much stank water.
Is anyone else coming up?
I think the whole party is currently in this chamber.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Let's leave this person to their stankness.
All the other party members are still down in the other.
I got it. There we
I'm
go.
coming. Hold on.
I'm gonna recast Mage Hand and relay to the party that's like, hey, there's a weird, bad-smelling gas, a mysterious figure, and a reflecting...
Well, let's leave that one alone.
Okay. Moving on. Check out this.
If Can I also... Sorry. I didn't realize he was going to do this. If he was going to go into stealth, could I use my Blessing of the Trickster on him?
What's that do?
It gives him advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you had a mysterious being and a pool of water, and you are moving on.
Okay, so I still got a 25.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put a pin in that one and come back maybe later. Probably later.
All right, the hallway continues onward.
Gosh.
Get a little extra dimensional spaces.
Yeah.
Oh, question. Could I use my Nature's Veil to become invisible?
If you wanted to. There you go. The hallway continues. This is a hallway that goes under another hallway, so that's why it looks like that. So you're going on the horizontal part. The vertical part is something you can't access.
Right.
It's like a bridge, so you're going under the bridge. So. Okay. Way down here. Remove your tokens on. Oh. You find... Which room is that? Oh, did I want to do that? 1 second, let me see here. How many did I have? I gotta check my notes or something real quick, like... Not magic, handouts. Okay, so... Okay, so one thing I'll add, guys, is inside the Dow, retroactively I'm adding this, inside the Dow, what do you call it? Sorry, losing my mind here. Inside the Dow, what do you call it? Oh my god, I want to say puddle, it's not a puddle. Pile of rubble. Inside one of them, you find a jar. The left one and the right one, you find 2 jars. One jar has a question mark, and the other jar has like a bow and arrow.
Well, what do you think?
Inside the question mark, do you open them?
No, I'm asking the party. This seems suspicious as shit. What?
I wonder if the symbol. It's like thinking the symbol is perhaps what the person was that this organ came from, if it's an organ jar.
Is it my organs?
And that's if we want to open them. I'm not sure if anybody wants to trust opening jars coming out of dusty creatures.
I'm an idiot, apparently. We have established this.
Okay.
Alright, open it. Lamb, which one do you open first? The question mark or the bow and arrow?
I mean, if the party is just okay with opening it, then...
Gonna stand 20 feet back?
Did my investigation reveal anything about those things?
Just that they are definitely, by looking at them, they are definitely canopic jars. Organ jars.
Canopic jar.
Okay. Well, let's try the bow and arrow first.
Okay. Inside the bow and arrow container, you find a tongue.
I'm gonna eat it.
Just for reference, if anybody wants to roll a medicine check.
That's medicine. This is not my good roll.
Tiramisu, how fortunate, and Nightshade, Nightshade and Tiramisu, this is a gnomish tongue.
Okay.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry for your people.
Is that my tongue?
Based on a 21, yes, you think this is your tongue, and you think the tongue that's currently in your mouth is not your tongue.
Oh my god.
You're crunching a mummy.
Give it to Tiramisu real quick. You want this?
How
does this work?
I am in shock right now. I'm like, oh god. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Nature's like, quickly, what's in the other one?
I guess I'll check out the other one.
Yes, you open the other one, and it looks to be like a tube of some sort. It's harder to identify. It would require a medicine check because there's so many different tubes in the body. Like there's the esophagus, there's the small intestines, the large intestines, etc. So if medicine check to figure out what kind of tube it is. On a nat 20, you not only know that, and this is so fucking funny that the universe is working this way. So on a nat 20, I'll say it's an esophagus, and it's it's a human esophagus. On a nat 20, Kraz, this is probably your esophagus. So it's just really funny that Kraz rolled the highest on his organ, and Tiramisu rolled the highest on her organ. That is so funny.
Alright, we need to kill everything here. Clearly these bitches stole our organs.
Yeah. So, Kraz, your current throat is not your throat.
Right.
Well, that's calming.
I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take the canopic jar, and I'm going to put it in my bag.
Yes, please, both of you, Tiramisu and Kraz, add to your inventory canopic jar with your respective organ.
Oh my god. If that's my tongue, then whose tongue is in my mouth?
While speaking.
Yeah, so that all happened in the Dow room. I apologize for not having it happen then, but yes. So, you guys...
frantically searching for anything we could kill to try to get our parts back.
Yes, knowing that, do you go into the water room after all?
Yes, I fucking do. Bye. I'm going back.
Okay, yeah, with that. All right, we'll go to the water room.
There's nothing else in this room, right?
You actually in this hallway. There's nothing. We haven't looked at the room that you got to. The jars were inside of the dead genie bodies that you killed. I forgot to give them to you.
Oh, okay, we retconned them.
Yes, I retconned that because each genie
is literally gonna murder everything.
Each genie had an organ.
Okay. We'll assume we were like, yeah, let's check out this other pathway before we, dedicate ourselves to beating up this thing, because clearly we want to do that.
Alrighty.
I sure as hell gonna check that room too, down there. No doors left behind, fuckers.
So we're going back to the pool room. So you find... okay, so are you guys going in the room?
I would assume
There's
so.
Broder in the room.
Yeah, I'd assume you are.
I should do this. Come on, everybody. We got some murdering to do.
We got some explaining to do. Oh, Lord, there you got some.
Okay, so as the party goes into the room, led by Broder, but I'll just say Broder goes in, and then the other tokens also follow.
I'm flying, of course. We saw the eyeballs in the guy person, right?
And you saw the person across the pool. As you get closer, you can see what it is. It's this thing.
Fancy.
It's glorious.
So as you guys walk in, the thing looks at you and says, "Hello. Welcome, my guests."
Could you please explain to us this? And I pull out my canopic jar. And I just explain, please.
May I ask why you've come to the temple?
We were missing our organs, and we've seemed to find them in your temple.
We found a book that had something that had our names in it dealing with organ donation and removal and replacement.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything.
We found 2 of them, huh?
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Sit down.
I'm sure that if any of this was said outside of this sanctum, there's no doubt it was started by enemies of the House of the All-Seeing Orb. It's most likely slander and rumor.
We found these in some of your minions. Good try.
I take out the jar. I take out the jar with my tongue in it. I'm like, can you explain this? Why is my tongue not my tongue, and my tongue isn't that is supposed to be my tongue?
You're speaking right now. Clearly you have your own tongue, and clearly that is just a random jar.
But no, my tongue.
Why is my
It's not illegal to have a jar with a tongue in it. That's just probably somebody else's.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean whose vessel is this, or whose voice is this? Because they're 2 different answers.
Yes.
Which one?
Both. Yes.
Please restate the question.
Please give us both answers.
Who is the vessel and who is the voice?
I am this close to
this vessel is one of my minions. She is a canopic golem. I am speaking through her. I am... God, I forget her name. 1 second. I am Mistress Valen Sarnaster.
You are the one we've been looking for.
If you wish...
This book that we have was written by one of your... Some man who came here, what the fuck was his name that's all the way held back here? Zemru?
Zemru,
Master
yes.
Zemru.
I know Zemru. He came here raving like a madman, and so I turned him away.
That's not the story we heard. He
Yes.
came in here and never came out.
That is odd. Well,
what's up with this water?
This is a scrying pool. It has a scrying spell cast on it.
Why is it so dirty?
It's not dirty. It's a different type of clean.
Okay. I can handle this.
But if you'd like, I could have my golem, Okuzor, escort you to me.
We'll find you ourselves. Don't worry, we're coming.
Okay. Trying to see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okuzor will continue maintaining the scrying pool. I will see you later.
Cool.
Beep boop.
I'm gonna go back down to those double doors. We'll come back for this, Bish.
Can the party roll me a history?
Certainly try.
I can, doesn't mean it'll be good.
Not bad.
They're all good enough except for Lamb. Lamb, you have no idea. But the rest of the party, Okuzur was the name of the tiefling that went missing.
Oh, no.
So the tiefling is now like this.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
That's sad. They turned her
Interesting.
into a...
How nice that their body has been consumed and is now a crystal. We'll come back. We'll come back for that.
A little pin in that one.
I mean, we're definitely going to have to destroy it, but...
I mean, you don't know this inorata character, but you could maybe redeem or heal or something. I don't know.
Funny.
You see, that's funny. Just saying, there is a possibility.
That would be the cleric.
Okay.
Why did you bring me up here? I want to go back down to the double doors.
I thought you were going towards the... Oh, okay. I thought we were going to this one.
I'm not leaving any path unfollowed.
Oh, well, no, there's several paths. Okay, fine. Well, there's 2 paths unfollowed. There's both the mirror room and that double door. But yeah. Party, what do you guys think? Do you want to continue north or go back to either the center or the south?
We did south. I feel like the north is going to be like...
This is going over top. This is like a...
I would like to go to the north, since that's a place that we haven't actually checked yet.
Okay.
There was that one. Wasn't there a set of double? Oh, the double doors coming out of the original crystal room.
Yes. That's what Nightshade's advocating for.
I would like to go down here, especially since we killed people down here and they had our organs. I'm hoping that there's more people down there that we could kill to have more of our organs.
Okay, so party. 1, to go from where I have the tokens now north. 2, to go back to the genie room and then go through those double doors. 3, to go south to the mirror room. Vote.
What are the numbers? Sorry.
1 is to go through the door that the tokens are currently at to go north. 2 is to go through the genie room and go through those double doors there. And then 3 is to go through the mirror room. In the south.
Let's just go with what the party is mainly saying.
Okay. So the party backtracks.
I'm worried that there's more people down here that have our organs.
I understand.
So...
Yeah, if we'd known that there was our organs were down here, I wouldn't have been like, let's go in another direction.
Well, but clearly there's like now that you know that woman is the tiefling, there's organs / creatures that everywhere, maybe. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we go through that one. That is that. Okay, this first thing is just an empty hallway, so I'll reveal that. Do you go through the second double doors? Okay. It's a gigantic room, which again ends in a hallway leading to another set of double doors.
This has like boss energy all over it. I would like to go to northern room. I'm not even trying to like.
I mean, yeah.
I just don't want to.
Is there a sarcophagus in the middle of this?
Yes, there is 100% a sarcophagus down in the middle on the ground. So I also popped up this second picture. Let me get. I don't know if you guys can see it, so I'll put you over there. This is what the room looks sideways, like from a vertical vantage point. So you guys came in through this door, and there are ramps that go to platforms on the left and the right, and then down below there is the sarcophagus. So it's a 3D room. The first layer you guys are on, then the ramps down to a second layer, and then the sarcophagus is on a third layer.
Are these jars?
Why don't you give me an investigation check?
Oh boy.
I would like to go someplace else.
22.
Yes, on a 22, those are in fact 8 jars.
Huh. Interesting. I would hope that they don't contain ours.
Do they have any symbols on them?
They do indeed. But you can't see them from where you guys are standing. You would have to go in the room and stand right next to them. And they are, guys, and just so you know, guys, they're not on the first layer, they're on the second layer. So you'd have to go in the room, down a ramp, to get to the second layer where the jars are.
I feel... I don't ever want to agree with Broder, but, I think this does have boss energy.
Yeah. Maybe inspect everything else.
So,
mirror the world first?
And we found some of our organs in other places, so I'm assuming they're not in those jars.
It could be.
I like to believe the Broder's like, hey, this seems really dangerous. Maybe we should check something out. And Nightshade's like, that's dumb. Hey, party. We should go someplace else though.
Can you guys see the text that's written on each jar? I think I put them on GM layer, right?
There, we can't see. No.
Cool. Just making sure. Okay.
That's a little sussy.
No, I told you that there are symbols, and so I had to write. I had to take notes for myself, which had what symbol. I didn't want you guys to be able to see the symbols. Okay, cool.
I would like to roll perception to see the GM layer of the token.
If you roll 4 nat 20s in a row, I'll let you see the GM layer.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's go, boys. Yes, I see beyond the veil. What is it? Perception?
Yes. Nope, not a
None of those
single
are 20s. I tried.
All right.
So, are we going back to the north room, or are we going to the mirror room, gents?
Here.
There's like a 1 in 160,000 chance of it happening.
All right.
What was the second voted option?
Mirror room it is.
I don't know where the mirror room is.
Oh, it's down in this other room where we first came in.
Where the mirrors are.
All right. It's a mirrored hallway. Just gotta find the info. Okay. The crystal floor, walls, and ceiling of this room are obscured by hanging mirrors whose brightness intensifies as they catch a reflection. So, we are going to have to, the second you get up to the edge, we're going to roll initiative because how we use movement and taking turns in the Hall of Mirrors is important. So.
Just remember, I'm flying.
Does not matter.
It matters to me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still for checking out that northern room.
You guys don't know. You guys don't know I'm making you roll initiative in game. So.
I mean, I see big, confusing mirror.
The party voted to go explore the mirror room. So.
John Upsman is just a simple delivery driver. This seems way too complicated for him.
Okay. Let me get Foos in there too.
There we go.
Oh, Foos did not come through for some reason. There it is. Foos rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool.
Alright, guys, we have 5 minutes to solve the mirror room.
Basically.
Let's push Broder in.
Alright, so, Broder, you are indeed up first. Oh, sorry, Galman, what's your dex? It's probably not a 20, so I probably don't even need to ask.
+2 mod.
I'm actually gonna delay initiative.
How dare you?
I'm gonna what? I don't. This isn't a place I wanted to go. If somebody wants to go, they can go.
Okay. Are you gonna?
I do not see any immediate loot.
Who would you like to go after? Who would you like to go after instead?
I mean, it's delaying initiative, so it would be Tiramisu.
Well, I know, yeah. I just didn't want to have to ask you every turn. Do you want to go now? Do you want to go now? Do you want to go now?
Basically, just keep moving my initiative until something interesting happens.
Okay. Tiramisu, do you enter the mirror room?
Wow. This screams death trap.
Hell yeah.
No.
So it
This screams fighting ourselves.
Can I break the mirrors?
Well, you have to enter the room before we do anything. So, do you enter the room?
Get in the death trap, sir.
Oh man, see, I was kind of hoping that I could just.
4 minutes left in game, and Halvard shows up.
A wild Halvard appears, and he's like, "I'll run into the mirror room."
I do love that.
You're missing your organs, sir.
So yeah, Halvard. As a catch-up, we're looking for a mummy because all of us are missing organs, including Halvard. It's not that we're missing organs. We found out that organs were taken from us, and we were given other organs. So we have different people's organs inside our bodies right now.
Technically, right now, Marcus and Krasavir have all their organs plus extra organs.
Foos...
Yes, because we found the jar with our original organs.
Yes. Foos Fajar will be like, I feel something tingling. And Foos Fajar will just go outside the temple, and then Halvard will enter the temple.
I don't want to hear about tingling.
So, I don't want to take up time, but we were at Candlekeep, and then, long story short, we're in a temple, and I am missing organs.
Everybody, the whole party is missing one organ each.
Armin got swapped.
And how is this preventing me from charging into the mirror room?
It isn't, and so you would just roll initiative, and yeah. So roll initiative, and you'll be able to enter the mirror room on your turn.
So log in and roll initiative.
So Tiramisu, do you enter the mirror room now?
Okay, so you know what I'm going to do?
2 minutes.
You know what I'm going to do? Yes, I am going to enter the room.
Cool.
And then I'm going to use Nature's Veil to turn myself invisible.
It doesn't matter if you're invisible, because the second you enter there, you see like 100 of yourself, and I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no. I'm not. Oh, God. Here we go. I knew it. All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that fails. You think you may have grazed like something in the room. You're not sure what though. So you take 22 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
If an 18 dexterity save fails for you, I'm not even fucking.
But you don't know in game. You don't know that in character. Okay, Tiramisu. Good news though, you could only have that happen once per turn. So feel free to move about the hallway.
Oh my goodness.
And yes, you are now invisible too. And since you noticed you took damage because you saw like 100 of yourself, you might not take damage on your next turn, maybe. But yeah, what do you do now that you're in the hallway?
Well, I might as well just go in.
Oh, does anybody have blind sight or true sight? That's important.
I have blind sight out to 10 feet.
Okay. Something special.
Or, actually, hold on. Let me double check. It might be blind. I think it might be blind sight.
Halvard got a 19. Halvard will go next. I'll just put Halvard at the top of the initiative because he should have gone.
I have blind sense out to 10 feet.
I can't control my token yet.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that.
Yeah, blind sense.
Okay,
Blind
something
sight.
special may or may not happen on your turn then, Broder, but we'll have to see.
One of the cool kids.
Speaking of, Broder, do you go into... Well, I guess it's not you yet. It's now... Oh, Tiramisu, what do you do in the room? You just walk over? Okay, that's it. Halvard, it's your turn.
Okay. We're in initiative, so I can only move my walking speed,
You only move your
right?
movement speed, yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's where I want to end up, but does something happen as soon as I walk
Let me
in?
see. 5... Each one is 10 feet, the squares, so I think you're actually further. Let me just double check. Because you were here.
Oh, they're not 5 foot?
No.
15, 20, 25, 30. You've only moved 35 so far. So 35, 40,
like
45. Okay.
Okay, so we're counting those squares, not the...
Each of these big squares is 10 feet. So each of the smaller
Gotcha.
squares inside of it is 5
10,
feet, yes.
15, 20... Hold on, that's... So it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... So I'm at 30 right now?
No, I moved you. You're at 45 now. You're good.
Okay.
Halvard, yeah, the second you walked into the room, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I failed.
You do fail. You take 22 psychic damage.
Whoa. And I'm assuming we had a long rest, right?
Yeah. You should be at full health and everything, yep. But while you're in the room, you can do stuff while you're in here. So as your action or bonus action, do whatever you want in the room.
And you said 22...
22 psychic.
Okay. And we're all level 14 now, right?
Yes.
Just making sure. Okay. I would like to discover my surroundings. What do I see?
Give me an investigation check or perception.
20.
At this point, you see thousands of halberds. Like, literally every 5 feet, there's another halberd. And on the ceiling and on the floor, there's just... Well, not the floor. Sorry, not the floor. But there's halberds everywhere except for the floor.
And
but it appears to be...
do I also see thousands of tiramisus?
Yes. Thousands of tiramisus and thousands of halberds, yes.
Okay.
There's still... the mirrors still show me...
Oh, no, sorry. Tiramisu's invisible now. So, no, you do not see any tiramisus. Thank you. And you also see that the north, east, west, south, like all the walls are dead ends. So there doesn't appear to be anything anywhere to go except for thousands of halberds.
Okay. Let me see something here. So we are technically in combat.
No, we're not in combat. We're just doing it in turn order to make... Yeah. There's no enemies.
All of our movements are important.
Yeah,
so.
There's no enemies, though.
I would like to say to my party members, how do we feel about touching... I share with them what I see, a bunch of me's, and I'm like, how would we feel about me touching one of these me's?
You touch yourself all the time. I don't see what the big deal is.
I'll put one of the mirrors. I don't care.
I would like to start by touching the mirror before I attempt to break it. I cautiously touch the mirror in front of me.
Okay. The mirror in front of you, you touch it, and nothing happens.
Okay. I'd like to do more, but that's my turn.
What I would say is, you guys are allowed to kind of touch the mirrors for free while you walk. So if you wanted to do like 1, 2, 3, 4 and touch 4 mirrors and just like slide your fingers, you could do that. And then, so you could actually have, touched all 4 mirrors if you wanted to. So. Okay. So that's Halvard. Broder, do you want to go or you want to keep holding?
Well, so, yeah, people are getting weird mirror things going on. Yeah, I guess I'll enter the room.
I did just notice it's after 10. Broder, I'll let you take your turn, and then we're going to call it there. So.
Okay, so I enter the room. Dex save, I'm assuming?
Yes, yep.
Okay. 20.
20... One second. 20 will pass.
Yeah.
Yay.
So wait, let me see, do you take anything?
Not 20, because I get a -1.
You don't take half, you take nothing on a pass.
Well, so I don't see anything other than a bunch of...
You see a bunch of U's and a bunch of Halvards.
Any tiramisus?
No tiramisus, because tiramisu is invisible.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'm gonna attack one of the mirrors next to me. Or go to a mirror and attack it.
Which one?
Where are they, exactly?
Oh, the mirrors are every 10 feet. So there's a 10-foot mirror on the squares. 10-foot mirror, 10-foot mirror.
The one that I'm at now, I'm gonna attack it.
You attack it, and it shatters. But just a wall behind it.
Okay. Nothing new?
And that's it.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna continue moving. Let's see, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why? Okay, there doesn't seem to be any corridor or anything, right?
And I will tell people, according to this, to find anything, I would usually think it'd be investigation, but the book is calling for perception in this case because they're mirrors and you're seeing yourselves. I don't know why. But, so if anybody wants to, you can make like 1 perception check per turn. So if you want to make a perception check, you could as well. You don't see anything on a 17.
Okay.
Okay, we will call it there for now. And we will continue the, definitely not a pyramid, definitely not a mummy, adventure next Monday.
Alright.
Hey, John, I hope D&D was good for you.
You got 5 minutes of it.
Sorry, guys. Love you, but I gotta work tomorrow. Gotta go to bed.
And
Bye.
we did successfully find 2 of your organs, so that's pretty good. John, we found Mark's, which is Krauser. Oh, yeah, John, Mark, John. We found Mark's esophagus, and we found Marcus's tongue. So.
Is this Stincy John from your chat room, Jeff?
Yeah, that's the. Yep.
What's I?
What's I? Okay.
Yeah, so 2 down, more organs to find, and then hopefully you can figure out how to re-implement them into your body.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna find in a jar. They seem safe that way.
What'd you say?
A healthy boy with those plentiful organs.